people? Welcome to Football Carnage, and we are back with another episode of Chaos right here for you guys on the channel. Big up to everybody that's watching. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and also make sure to check out everyone's channel who is on the panel. Big up to my guy Football Matrix, Barca Reacts, Blancos Talks Ball, and my guy Omar BYT. And I believe End the Stream Dave should be joining shortly as well. But how are you guys?
And the dream.
I'm confused because the last time I checked, I was on top. Why am I down here?
I mean, brother, I just clicked for people to join. What do you think? I'm worried about how it looks. I'm just clicking.
No. Get out of here, you fraud.
All right. So
I came early for a reason so that I could be on top.
Okay, so who do you want to replace? Who should get dropped?
Hey, put the two Barca fans on.
Get Matrix out of here, man.
Why are Barca fans up in
Mawada, stay down there.
Listen straight. So you think that as a Barca fan, I'm my Madrid brother to have you next to me?
No, listen, because it's energy, bro. Keep the same energy, bro. Winners stay on top. Okay, bro? We are the winners.
Winners because you slapped up.
We are winners, bro. Hey, listen. When you guys win next season, bro, you guys get to stay. You guys get to be on top, and the Barca fans will be in the bar now. Until then, bro, we on top. Well, no, not if. Okay, but listen, man.
That's carnage.
Well, I'm protesting. Hey, listen, man. I'm not. This can move, man.
I'm going by your word.
This can move, man.
Does Omar think that this is a democracy? You don't know that Football Carnage is a dictatorship?
It's absolute fraud.
You think that they call me Kim Jong Carnage for no reason?
Well, listen. I can't.
You know what? I'm sentencing Omar
to
100 public lashes for questioning where he's sitting on this graphic. This is a.
Listen, if you guys know me, man, I make demand. I don't care, man. I'm VIP. I'll demand what I want.
Oh my goodness! Look, this guy is moving wild, bro.
Nah, man. Hey, listen, man. We all know I'm VIP on this panel, man. I deserve to be on top.
Oh my days! Now, how dare you question
justice for Omar, man?
Look, see, you even had Jonas turn off his camera because you're embarrassing Barca fans right now, bro.
Listen, the real Barca fans know, man.
All right. Now, look, fair enough. Yo, Dave,
look at Rabona. Look at Rabona.
What's good, people?
Nah, my guy, big up.
Unbelievable.
What's good, people? We are ready, man. We're ready to talk some absolute smoke here, mate. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean,
let's see what wild takes I could come up with today, mate.
Look, Dave, you're definitely getting cooked today. Don't think about that trophy debate that we had earlier this week. Look, let me tell you guys something, chat.
Dave
the
Enrique.
amount of arguing that we do throughout the week in that chaos group chat, bro. It's like,
I don't think people realize. I'm
telling you, I'm not usually active on it, but brother, I enjoy. You guys, bro. I'm just sitting there, just laughing my ass out, listening to you.
Yeah, bro. Barca Volume's not here, but he be in there. Him, Dave, me, Matrix. Bro, we just be going at it.
I will get fired from my work soon, my brother. I will get fired from my job.
Do you know what it is?
See me on my
you guys
phone
ever get into like an argument like on your phone and you're standing in like one corner for like 20 minutes, bro? Like that's how it is sometimes.
Bro, you know what's crazy? Whenever I listen to chat, bro, when you listen to Will, you got Will, who's the Madrid attorney, and then you got Volume, who's the Barca attorney, and you just have these two who literally have two. Like, well, I wake up in the morning. I'm not even kidding. I have 200 messages on my WhatsApp. I'm like, yo, what is going on? Oh, Will and Volume have gone at it again, bro. These guys are just sending stat lines and graphs and stuff. I'm like, bro. Oh my
now, look, but people, look, we have a great show for you guys today. Couple of topics that we're going to get into, right? We got to talk about this Raúl Asencio situation. I'll give you guys a quick breakdown on what's going on with that. We got to have a little trophy debate because Dave says that Real Madrid have gone trophyless last season. I'm saying that we did win 2 major trophies.
Oh, no, he's right.
That's a logical
no, okay. We can talk about
unfortunately, I agree with Dave
when we get there, right?
On this one.
Because we all know it's a factual versus opinion kind of conversation, but that's okay.
There we go.
Then we all know where to come from.
I'm ready for this already.
Updates with his contract situation, right? He's also come out and said that he wants to stay and continue to make history at Real Madrid. I'm sorry to tell you, Matrix, Dave, and Sam, but it looks like he possibly is going to be staying. And then
big mistake.
Danny Olmo, man like Megan Rapinoe had the nerve to come out here and say
Nah, bro. Respect.
have had
Bro.
a better window.
Number 10.
Said that Barcelona have had a better window than Real Madrid. And then I also saw what that bum Gavi said as well about Real
Danny
Madrid
Smigo.
need to be nervous.
Danny
and
Smigo.
Oh,
all this
please.
shit.
Yeah, listen, man. Tell me when he's telling lies. How about that?
All right. All right. Hey, look,
Tell me
man.
when he's
Yo, bro,
telling
look.
lies.
You
Hey,
guys, look, see.
Listen,
but
we
see, that's the problem, Omar.
swipe.
You guys
we
swap up.
We swiped
part-time
Spain last
hibachi
season,
chefs,
bro.
And then you come into
Listen,
this show.
listen, man. Listen, history doesn't lie, bro. Last season we swiped you and swiped every trophy in Spain. So don't talk to us, bro.
No, you didn't swipe
until you get your
every
lick,
trophy.
until you get your lick
You're
back,
still
you don't get to
starving.
speak, bro.
You're
He
still
gets to
starving
speak.
after the
Listen, the
Champions League,
Barca
my
players
brother.
can say
Come on,
whatever
bro,
they
respect.
want.
You didn't win the
Man like
Champions
that,
League. You
Homer.
never won
Don't
the
matter, bro.
Champions League.
Listen, it don't. Did you win the
Yeah,
Champions
it
League
doesn't
last
matter
season?
for
Did
you
you win the
because you
Champions
can't
League
win
last
it. It
season?
doesn't
Oh
matter.
yeah, you didn't. You didn't win it last season. Did
All
you?
right, but listen.
My brother, we won it
Listen,
the
first
season
off,
before, like I told
Give me
you.
a break. Okay,
Hold
we're
on.
talking
Hold
about
on.
last
Hold on.
season. We're not talking about this season before. We're talking about
How
last
old
season.
Here we
were
go,
you
here we
last
go,
time
here
your
we go.
team
We're
There
won
not
you
the
talking
go.
about
Champions
last
League?
season, bro.
The usual
Get
My
stuff,
outta
brother,
here.
you were
guys.
in the elementary
We're still
school
on the
last time
intro
your
here.
team won the Champions League.
Let's fucking go. Hey, listen,
Get outta here, man.
I'm hyped today. I'm not
I
letting
have
these guys
managed.
get away
No,
with this today.
I have managed.
Hey, did Danny Olmo? Did he lie though? Did Danny
no,
Olmo?
Did he lie, bro?
Listen.
Tell me when he's telling lies.
Hold on. Listen, Omar, I have
Yeah.
managed to finish high school and uni, see my club win flipping 4 Champions Leagues. Yeah, you, and I've still seen you win zilch.
So you've never seen us win the Champions League, bro. All right, now I know you're lying.
Remember
You're
that.
My brother, I had barely
What are you
hair
talking
on
about
my
when-
face.
what
Look
are you
at my
talking-
face
I didn't
right
even
now.
have
You barely
one.
had
I
one
had barely
when
one
they
hair
won
on
the
my
Champions
face.
League.
when we won the
listen,
Champions League.
listen, you
Look
can't
at
talk
me.
to
I
What?
even have
What? Listen,
gray hair
let me
right
tell you,
now.
bro.
brother,
Let me tell
here.
you something. Let me tell you something, bro.
Look at me now.
Listen,
I've got-
I spent the
I
first
didn't
10 years.
know
Hold
that.
on. I spent the first 10 years of my
One
life
mic,
watching
people, one mic,
football,
one
not
mic.
seeing you see win the Champions League. What are you talking about? Sitting
My
here
brother,
talking
you are
about the
there.
last 10 years,
You
bro.
are there right now.
Bro,
Worry about your club.
the first decade of my life
Hey,
as a
come on,
football
bro.
fan, I didn't see you
The
win.
man said the first
My brother,
decade of his football
we
life.
equaled
I've been
your
there, my
European
football
pedigree
life. I
in a
didn't see you win
decade.
the Champions League, bro.
We
Bro,
equaled
I
your
saw your
European
bro,
pedigree in
I
a
saw your
decade,
club
bro.
go
One
6
decade.
years,
Hold on,
not
wait,
even
one
going
mic, one
past.
mic, one
Bro,
mic.
you
Go
guys
ahead.
didn't even reach the quarterfinals, bro, for over 5 seasons, bro. You guys were getting knocked out around 16, bro. That's not a life you
My
guys.
brother, you reached
Cool.
your
Get
first
outta here, man.
semi-final in
Let
7
me
years
reply.
last
Let me
season.
reply.
You were in
reply.
Europa
Go ahead.
League. Why are you even
Let's-
talking about European competition, bro?
I've got of them all. Cool. Hey,
Go
Omar,
ahead.
I've got one question. I've got one question. Did
Go
I ever drop down to Europa League? Did I ever do that?
Did you ever win a treble?
No.
Did you ever win a treble? Did you ever win a treble?
Hey,
Bro,
My
it's
brother,
crazy, right?
Frankfurt says
I've
hi.
been Champions
Frankfurt
League.
That's
Listen,
true, though.
the
Real
most
Madrid
Champions
has
League,
never
the
won
most
a
league titles.
Ever.
But it's funny how you've
Ever.
never won a treble one time. I've done it twice. I did. It was so nice. I did it twice, bro. We
What
won.
a
We won the
tenth
treble.
UCL that is for you.
Bro, we won two. Bro, we won 2 trebles,
What a
bro. You
brother,
guys
win
wanna
the
see?
Champions
UCL that
League.
is
What
for
are you
you.
on about?
Win the
Bro,
Champions
we
League, my
we
friend.
almost did it quadruple last season. What are you on about?
Almost.
Because you're
Keyword
not gonna do this
almost.
anymore.
The
Yeah,
biggest
guess what,
trophy,
bro?
you
never
didn't
did
win
it.
it.
Hey, do
You,
guess what?
Matrix,
Guess
you've
what?
never
You didn't
did
win the
it.
biggest
Do the
trophy
treble.
though.
All right, hold on, wait,
They
guys.
didn't
Let
win the
Matrix
biggest
jump
one.
in. Matrix, jump in, Matrix.
What is your
Jump
My
in.
brother, they didn't win the biggest
Jump
one.
in,
I'm
Matrix.
telling
Go
you.
ahead.
Bro, get out of
I'm
here.
telling you,
I've
they
seen my
want
club win
the
big one.
Champions League, but my brother, that shit, I'm telling you, it's starting to become haram for FC
Bro,
Barcelona to touch the Champions League
Haram, what is
trophy.
this guy talking
Yeah,
about?
for the
Matrix,
past
Matrix,
decade, for the
Matrix,
past
Let him
11
talk,
years,
Omar.
you have been passed around Europe, bro. For the past
Matrix,
11 years,
bro.
you have been passed around Europe from country to country.
Matrix, let
Every
me tell you
country has
something,
had
bro.
a turn on you guys.
Oh,
From
wait, what
Portugal
are you
to
talking about?
Italy
Wait,
to
what do you
England
mean we've
to
been
France,
turned around
everyone
since all
has
of Europe?
bashed
What are you talking
Barca
about?
in the Champions
What are you
League.
talking
We
about, bro?
passed around you guys,
No,
bro.
no. Hold on.
My brother, you have
Jonas,
lost to Serie A team, you have lost to Premier
Jonas,
League
this
team,
guy,
French
listen,
team.
you can
German
talk about
team.
you can talk about the fact that
All
I haven't seen
countries.
my club win a champion. Guess what?
Okay.
At least I can sit there and say,
I know that you guys are entertained, right? We haven't even
no,
gotten
because
to
he
the
knows,
first
bro.
yet.
Because
Let
he
me-
knows. He
let
can't
me
deal with
get
me.
I'm
this
gonna
conversation
interject
here,
so
bro.
that the show can move forward, people. That's what I got to do as a host.
Bro,
all right? Now,
no.
Look, guys.
At least I can say I've seen my team win the Champions League. Yeah, it's been a while, but I've seen my team win the Champions League. Have you ever seen your team win the treble? Yeah, exactly. You haven't, bro.
Have you seen your team team do back-to-back in the UCL. No, you haven't.
Okay.
See,
back-to-back.
Where's Barca Reacts gone? Where is he?
I have no idea where he went.
His
I
internet.
think he said that he's gonna come back.
Well,
All right,
it's
that's
Omar
fine.
versus Real Madrid fans.
Okay.
No, no,
Brother, he would count one
you
Champions
already
League
got
as
your
5.
plan.
Barca volume would count one of Champions
Dave,
League.
I swear
one of the
down,
Champions
Dave,
League trophies
I
as
swear
5
down.
of them.
Now, Dave, I swear that, mate, you
Yeah,
better
man.
perfectionly. Come on, Dave.
All right.
What's that?
All right, let's start the show.
Okay.
I've had my fun.
Like I said, yo, guys, smash that like button, subscribe. Make sure to check out everyone's channel that's up here. Are you guys not entertained?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
now look, enough waffle because we all know that Real Madrid are better than
Get
Barca
out of here.
anyway.
Shush.
So it doesn't have to be a dick measuring competition, okay? We're better than you. Hold that. Anyway,
We have this
all
one.
right.
This one we have. My
First
brother.
topic that
Bro,
we
don't
gotta
let me
get
bring
into,
the glasses
right?
on, bro.
Now,
I've spared
I
you
know
now.
that
Bring the
all you
glasses
guys
on.
have
I'll put them
seen
on.
Oh, here
the
we go
news
again.
about Raúl Asencio and what's just come out concerning him and the court case, right? Now, before I open it up to the panel, I do just want to give you guys really quickly a quick overview of what's going on with this situation.
Okay,
right?
you do it, mate. You do it.
Yes.
Please,
Now,
please.
look, Raúl Asencio is essentially in trouble because 3 youth players from Real Madrid had intercourse with 2 girls.
Mad,
One
bro.
was 16, one was 18. Raúl Asencio was not there. Raúl Asencio was sent the video. He gets the video, and then they're saying that he sends it to somebody else. By doing this, and because one of the women or one of the girls in the video at the time was 16, this is now considered child pornography, sharing it. So this is what he's being looked into for doing, sending a video of something that he wasn't even there for. Now, he's saying that he's innocent. We got to see how it plays out. But the news did come out shortly before this stream started. So we don't run. We don't hide. Right? If Asencio did this, he's a fucking idiot. Okay? And I don't know what the laws are like in Spain, but the prosecutors are looking for a 2.5-year jail sentence for Asencio if he is guilty. Now, do I think he's guilty? I don't have an opinion yet because things have to play out through the court process. But I have confidence in Real Madrid that he would not have gotten a new deal. He would not have been just recently promoted to the first team if there was something to actually be worried about. Florentino Perez, I know that we're all over it, but this news has just broke. I'm probably going to drop a video solo talking about it more in depth. But for right now, I just want to give everybody a quick overview. And shit, we might actually have to go sign Saliba or Konate because if this guy goes jail, we're definitely going to be short at the back. But
what's up with
A
Real
lot
Madrid
of players
people?
have Puff Daddy as their role model.
I know,
bro, it
man.
seems
What's
like.
wrong with them? What's wrong with Real Madrid people going jail, bruv? Like, man, like Ancelotti, bruv, tax evasion. This guy, like, honestly, Asencio, yeah. This guy, mate, he looks, yeah, I don't know, mate. He looks shady himself, mate. I don't know what's up with him, mate. He moves mad on the pitch, mate.
Talk about it.
He moves mad on the pitch, mate. He moves like Diddy on the pitch. Never mind in any other regards. But honestly,
Let's talk about
like,
it. Yes, sir.
I'm going to talk about it seriously, yeah.
That's it.
This guy, if he did do it, then do you know what, man? Lock him up, bruv. Simple as lock him up for a long period of time. That is as simple as. There's no way.
But
no
it was
two
just
ways
one
about it.
video in his
Whoa,
phone.
whoa, Matrix. Let him finish.
This guy, yeah, is like, I don't know, mate. Like he looks mad, bruv. He looks like some guy who loses shit. I don't know, and I'm just not convinced about Real Madrid and the way they're handling this. Look what happened with Thomas Partey, even though Thomas Partey is not found still criminally convicted.
yes, innocent until proven guilty.
Exactly, innocent proven guilty.
Yes,
so I'm not going to say anything that he's absolutely 100% certain did it. But if Real Madrid know anything, about this situation, and they're hiding it away, they are just as equally sick as this guy. Yeah. So if anything has happened and it's really getting down to the nitty gritty in terms of this court case and obviously signing new deals and all that, I mean, Real Madrid, they do their background checks really good. They're probably one of the best clubs in the world that do their background checks. They're not moving like Arsenal with flipping Thomas Partey, mate, and trying to hide everything away from the public because they all want the public relations, the PR,
and trying to give him a new deal.
And try and give him a new
that's
deal.
The thing, right?
It's the same. It's a very similar situation.
Yeah. So
very
the thing
similar.
is, Raúl Asencio is not good enough for Madrid to try and cover up anything, right?
Exactly. Yes.
So, like, if there really was, and again, we don't know all the details because we are not in the courts.
Yes.
But I'm pretty sure that Florentino Perez and a bunch of lawyers know, like, a lot of the details, right? If he really did do, and the only thing that I can think of for a defense for him is because he was not there, right? Because he's not with the girls, because he was not on video having sex with them, he could just maybe say, how's he supposed to know that one of them was 16? Because he's not there. Somebody sent it to him. But what I'd say that's stupid is why are you sending it to somebody else?
They should have
and
been
you know what
moving
this
like that in the
reminds
club,
me of?
bruv.
This seems very high school. Like there's been situations.
But it is though.
Like,
Horrible, bro.
It is
when I
from
was
them
in high
times.
school,
Horrible,
right?
That high,
By the way,
that
bro,
professional
like when I was
football
in
is
high
bad.
school, like I knew of guys that like, you know, you get along like with the girl, niggas got videos of it. And like, but like, again, that seems like a childish thing to do.
Guy
Like,
We're
you're
all
sending it
guilty
out.
of that.
bruv.
We're
I think-
all guilty
I think-
of that. I
I
think.
think-
Okay, so
The guy just said that like so casually, bro. Let me say my 2 pence on this before I go.
okay, hold on.
I just want to say
Wait.
one thing,
Go ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead.
I just want to say one thing, yeah. And it's a very serious matter here. It's not some random stuff. And I hear people in the chat saying, "Oh, this generation too soft." No, it's absolutely criminal. Yeah, the way that professional footballers are acting these days is horrible. I'm telling you right now. A lot of them are acting in a very irresponsible manner. Yeah. And it should be dealt with immediately. Yeah. If Asencio saw that video, why didn't he report it to the police straight away? Oh, because he wants to keep Real Madrid, the youth players or whatever. Oh, it's okay. Oh, this and that. Nah, come on, bro.
No, wait, hold on, wait, Dave.
seriously.
But he
wait,
was
Dave.
a kid though.
Oh, wait.
Sometimes.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
No, hold on,
Doesn't
wait. So this
matter. It's still
happened.
the same thing, man.
So this happened in June 2023. So Asencio was 20 years old at the time that
Ridiculous,
all
bro.
this stuff happened.
But he was still part of the Madrid academy.
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
By the way,
Doesn't matter at all.
but Dave, let me ask you a question, bro. And like, let's be real, right? No guy, if their friend has a video or something of them like having like no guy, unless it's like, let's say, unless your friend's moving mad and it's like it's clearly like a child or something. No guy is thinking, oh yeah, let me see if this is like an offense that I should report to the police. Come on, like that's not the first thought that any guy has, because you wouldn't think that your friend would be doing some madness with an underage person.
But
But
the right
if
thing
you
to
think
do,
your
though,
friend's
bro.
doing that, then maybe you need to find better friends. I would never assume my friend's doing that. I would never assume that my friend.
No, Will, I hear what you're saying. Okay, so let me just say this quickly, right? Obviously, like let's be honest. Ever since this guy has made his debut, a lot of this whole court case, since I've seen Asencio like made his debut last season, this has been a topic of conversation. Right now, I've always looked at it. I was like, listen, at the end of the day, man, I don't know enough about this, and I'm not going to speak about this, unless until like some concrete evidence has come out where we're like, all right, cool, he's been found guilty, he's done this. Now I can just say whatever I want about him, and even Madrid fans can say, well, you're gone too far, right? But here's the thing: when it comes to this situation, you're right. He wasn't part. He might not have been involved in this directly. However, here's the issue that Asencio, I will point the finger at Asencio for. You don't share that, because sharing it, then you put yourself explicit to the crime. Then by sharing it, and that's where this whole court case thing has the whole thing now has gone towards him, and that's where I'm like, he was extremely reckless on his part for doing that. You understand what I mean? Because spreading it is a crime. It's a crime.
He was helping his friend.
But this is the thing. But it
maybe
doesn't
his
matter.
friend needed something.
Matrix.
Wait, how?
Matrix. However you try to spin this,
I swear, baby.
How do you help his friend, though?
It is a crime.
Don't ask questions, Jonas. Don't ask questions, bro.
No, look. I'm just let me just land.
Yeah. Go ahead, Omar. Go ahead.
It's for me. This is just being pinned to your club. It's absolutely disgusting, because this is not the kind of PR you want being brought into your club. I remember when the whole Alves situation happened. Even though Alves was technically not even at the club anymore, the fact that he's a legend at my club, they always pin it, because he was technically playing at Barca when that whole incident thing happened in 2020.
Didn't he get found innocent?
He was found innocent, but you remember, it's sometimes, bro, just being involved.
No, for sure. Because like an accusation can ruin you.
Accusation.
Ruin you.
Look at Benjamin. Look at the Mendy situation.
Look at Robinho, bruv. Robinho is exactly the same.
I mean, Robinho was found guilty. To be fair,
He's still in jail.
Robinho is crazy, bruv. That is
mad, that was a mad.
Hey, look. Luckily, Asencio was not. And you know what the thing is? Luckily for Asencio,
sometimes, bro, we know when you are a professional football playing for Real Madrid, it doesn't matter if you are a star player. As long as you are on the pitch and you're actually a player that is in the squad, just having that connection to a player in your club doing that, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing for the
I mean, but so you know what the thing is too, bro. Luckily for Asencio, he was not on that video. If he was there, I'm telling you right now, if Asencio is on video with those other players,
still sharing the thing,
he would have been cooked. No, hold on, wait. But Dave, what I'm saying is, if Asencio was on video, like in the recording, I'm telling you right now, Real Madrid would not have defended him. I'm telling you that he would be
100%.
Because
in
remember
jail.
the players. Because remember, so the three youth players that were like in the team back in 2023, they've all been kicked out. Everybody on that video that was seen in the video, they're no longer at Real Madrid. They're all gone. I don't know where they're at now, but if Asencio was there, he would have been cooked. There's no way. Nobody's
doubting that.
By the way, jump in, Sam.
Go ahead, Sam.
Look. Here's the thing, because if there's one thing I know about Real Madrid more than anyone is, Real Madrid might be the best club when it comes to looking into this kind of stuff, especially like Dave said, stuff like this. Look, I am pretty sure Florentino has some sort of contact in these core stuff because of who he is as a person. David, am I wrong? I think
I think you are. I don't think he can over.
He's the
overdo,
judge.
He's
the judge of the court.
I don't think he can overdo any
court
ruling or anything like that.
It's not about overdo. No, it's not about.
No, but he'll have like lawyers and people that are looking into it.
He would know.
Have good lawyers.
No, Dave. I'm talking about he would know people that have.
And mind you, it's alleged that he shared it.
Yeah, of course. Everything is alleged.
I believe he said that he did not.
Until it's proven, I think it's allegedly. Until
it's alleged. It's alleged.
No, but Dave, my point is, I think he surely has people that have contacts in these court cases, especially when it's connected to Real Madrid, especially when it's about Real Madrid. Do you get me? Because he's the president of the club. I do not think for 1 second Real Madrid would be that stupid, all right? Because the other three players, like Wilson, got kicked out. They got kicked out.
Yeah, they're no longer at the club.
I don't think Real Madrid would be that stupid to not have any information about this, all right? When they have been knowing about it and still give him a contract without knowing for sure almost.
And just promoted him, Sam.
Yeah, exactly. And the fact, bro, that
he just literally 2 days ago.
Exactly. And that for me is already a sign that, you know what? They probably know something that
they've done their due diligence in this.
Yeah, exactly. Because, like Dave said, we're not like a certain other club that was given a contract offer to one man. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. And then guess what? Because he wanted more moolah, and then when it was all coming out, my man let it slide. Yeah, not rolling here, mate. So that is the only thing to why I'm like, all right, this is why I'm starting to think that there is something to it that we just do not know. But bro, we'll talk. If it's genuinely share that, bro, and listen, I don't give a shit who you are, bro. Yep. You don't share someone having flipping. Exactly. You know what? You don't share, bro. You don't share that, bro. With all due respect, why would you share? What do you get out of sharing it with someone?
That's stupid, bro.
But real talk, man. What do you actually get from that?
Bro,
nothing.
But that's the thing, bro. It's like these young kids of today.
I told you.
I do want to ask
this generation.
My generation.
I just want to clear. Hold on. Let me clear this out because a lot of people before people start saying,
I'm gonna end my thing.
Yeah.
Bro, my generation is absolutely fucked in the head. They're absolutely tapped in the head. They're tapped.
Social media
They're tapped.
Bro, yeah, bro. Social media has this generation completely, bro.
Yeah, they're tapped.
Bro, so this is what I'm gonna say really quickly because this is what I was getting to because I feel like maybe some people are saying because I feel like some people are saying, oh, Omar, because people think I might be defending him. Listen, let me be clear here. I am not defending.
No one is defending him.
And and let me be clear here. I'm not even saying that this guy is not exempt Because at the end of the day, he shared it. That was his choice. He chose to do that.
Allegedly.
Okay, allegedly he shared it. If that's the part where I'm gonna point the finger at you and say you were stupid for doing that. You understand what I mean, right? If they send that thing to you, bro, either you keep it, delete it, or just wash your hands of it, bro. Because you're a youngster in the Real Madrid academy who one day be wearing the colors of Real Madrid. This is not something you want to be tied to you.
No, look, fair enough. Really quickly, before we move on, Matrix, do you want to? I'm nervous to say if you want to say something, bro. But hold on. But Matrix, do you want to say something real quick before we move on, or are you good?
Of course, I don't. I have to be serious on the show sometimes as well. Of course, I don't support any of this type of action against any woman. Now, no matter the age, don't record anyone and don't share it with strangers. Yeah, keep this shit private, and of course, ask for permission before you do anything with anyone.
Yep.
But if I want to get to my usual
go
side, I think it's just boys being boys. Is it stupid? Of course, it's a stupid thing to do, but I think it was just too early. Boys do this type of crazy shit, but getting put in jail for 2.5 years for sharing a video, I don't really agree with that. Maybe a fine or something like that, because he didn't really do the act himself.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, and
it's
that's
a
kind of
minor
like what
charge.
I was like.
Is it right? No.
Yeah. Not and.
Oh man, his Wi-Fi is moving mad as always, bro.
Is it raining where you are?
Nah, that was the first time I've seen Will actually freeze.
Will's Wi-Fi is, mate. It's just like.
I mean, okay, but until Will comes back, I'll just say this. Listen, this is not nice to hear, even if you're a rival, right? Because obviously, let's be clear here. Rivals are going to be rivals. Even if this whole case is ended, the fact that, when the details of this thing comes out, people are going to try to use it against him. Because, bro, you've seen what the whole Yamal thing has happened. Madrid fans have been having a field day with that. And I wasn't surprised, because that's what rivals do. We find something, that doesn't look nice for our rival clubs, and we troll each other about it, right? But I seriously hope that this doesn't, because here's the thing, man. I don't like crimes like this. I'm being dead serious, right? Just picking out.
Bro, if he's found guilty, he has to be kicked out of the club.
Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like these, whether for my rivals or whether for my club. I don't want to see things like this being associated to any of our clubs, man, because it's disgusting. And I hope that Real Madrid.
I'm gonna be honest here. Even Yamal's party and stuff, what he did, mate. I'm gonna be honest, mate. That's a mad thing. Like, how can this guy be rolling there? That guy's just turned 18. I know he wants to explore different avenues and stuff, but man is moving crazy. Like, how can he be on this level of smoke? And Asencio doing his stuff, whatever
generation.
What exactly, man? It's just crazy. Like,
I
don't know, man. I'm just.
To be honest, though,
bro, that's all I am. Man.
By the way, there's someone in the chat. He said the Liga in Spain is 16, and in Spain and UK 16. We know that, but here's the thing: when this crime happened, apparently the chick was 15.
No. 16 and 18, the two girls in the video at the time.
So at the time when this thing happened,
But that's
Benzema's specialty.
Even though you're 16,
Benzema's specialty.
By the way, so like, for example, right? Like in America, I think like the age of consent is like around 16. But technically, right? If there's a video or picture of somebody of that age, over 18, you cannot still share that, even though there's consent. You cannot, because they're not being.
Don't share it anyway, innit? It's like it's just mad.
Exactly.
It's mad. Like,
look, let's move on, though, people.
If they're 25, you don't share it, bro. This is mad. Like, you're still playing for Real Madrid, yeah. You're still playing for Real Madrid, yeah. This could harm your reputation as a footballer, yeah. I know we want to move on. It harms your reputation as a footballer and puts the club in a completely different limelight, because now the club looks like they're covering it up. After a man like flipping Raúl Diddy, mate, comes in, mate, and fucking starts doing all the madness. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy,
like
bro.
My prediction day.
I saw earlier Raúl Epstein, mate.
But I think he released the official statement, though. Didn't he do that?
He released the official statement about this. He said that he did it, but the thing is, Matrix, you know that nobody cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining. right? People are gonna always run with whatever they want to believe, and especially
no, that's what I just said.
Omar. And then, like, especially
accusations,
with, like, how it is
false
on, like,
accusations,
social media, like trolling, and like with all these different things. Then okay, that's what people. But what I ultimately
and let me give you the best example. Wait, before we cut, can I just give the best example, bro?
Yeah.
Anyone that gets accused, especially if you're one popular person, bro. I'll just name some people. Let's say a footballer, who's very famous, gets accused of it. Even if he's innocent, bro, it don't matter. If you get these
your reputation.
Yeah, bro, it doesn't matter, bro. For example, CR7, bro. Now this got an accusation, even though he was never found guilty, nothing. Didn't even go to court.
The accusation was,
bro.
Hey, CR7 paid those massive lawyers, mate. The ones with $1 billion contracts, man. That's what he paid.
Dave. I'm not even
like CR7, bro.
No, Dave. It's not even about that because again, I don't know if my man's guilty or not. But at the end of the day, mate, all right. If you do this, no matter what, bro, it doesn't matter.
CR7 looks weird, bro.
If anyone,
but we know what it is, though, Sam. Like, let's be honest, right? Like, let's call it like what it is, Sam.
This accusation on you, bro.
But if you're a man, right? Like, let's be real.
By
the way, but Sam, let's be real, right? If you're a man and if you get accused of certain things, you're basically guilty until proven innocent.
Exactly, that's true. That's very
So
true.
once you're a man, a girl could say you did anything, you're cooked.
Yeah. Well,
and then, right? Even if you get proven innocent, right? Look at like Mendy, for example.
Yes.
Has anybody made any
Mendy's career? Mendy was playing for Manchester City, bro. He lost his whole career.
And bro, he got found innocent, and guess what? Nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah,
nobody.
It doesn't matter. Why? Because if you get accusation on you, it doesn't matter if you're truly innocent. It doesn't matter even if you're truly innocent. No one's gonna give a shit. Why? Because you've got these allegations on you. People are gonna think bad of you.
But even Hendrick's wife is walking around, mate.
That girl came out saying that Neymar was crazy.
That 2018, 2019.
Yeah, bro, I remember that video.
But Neymar set up a video thing like in the bathroom that showed everything was. But she lied. If he didn't have that video,
he would have been finished.
He would have been finished. So look,
crazy.
It's a crazy situation.
Look at Hendrick's wife, mate. That is.
I mean, come on. Like the man got married.
Next in line.
No.
Bro, look at we just talked about it.
He's got mad rules, bro.
We just talked about Yamal. Remember the Yamal thing we did? OF chick. Who's older than me.
That's true. And the thing is, like, if Yamal keeps moving like this, who knows, bro? He needs to.
How about that? Let the man bash in peace.
Do you know what I would say, bro? Do you know, like, what I would say, bro? Hendrick is an idiot for marrying this girl when he's so young and she's so much older. But you know what I will give him, though? Him being married, if he's faithful, at least, he'll avoid a lot of these issues because he's going to just be with one girl who's his wife. So he don't got to worry about these things unless he's moving mad.
And she's buying those Chanel bags, mate. That's what she's doing.
Hey, look,
bro.
Listen, it's not our money, man. Let's just.
Look, bro.
Let the people get their money.
Let's move on. I feel like we spent enough time addressing this.
She's working for the money. Then.
Now let's really get into like what we got to argue about. So let me give you guys some context before we get into this debate here. Now,
all right.
I forget how it came up in the group chat, but the conversation about trophies popped up. I said, even though we were shit last season, at least we won 2 major trophies. Dave, Matrix, and Sam didn't get involved, but I'm going to assume that Sam is going to agree with them. They said that we did not.
Yeah, because you lied.
Okay. All right, and that's fine. Hold on. They said that we did not win any major trophies. Now, before I let them go, my position is just because we don't rate the UEFA Super Cup and the Intercontinental Cup on the same level as La Liga, UCL, Copa del Rey, when it comes to these conversations, I'm a very factual-based person. The governing bodies, FIFA and UEFA.
Look at Dave.
I mean, no, that's okay.
Let him finish, man. I'm not even going.
That's okay. Hold on.
Dave's legit.
Hold on. That's okay. Dave can laugh because end the stream. Dave does not govern the rules of this sport. Sam and Matrix do not govern the rules. Factually speaking, whether you like it or not.
I love you, Will, bro.
Hold on. The UEFA Super Cup and the Intercontinental Cup are factually major trophies. Now, if they said they don't like the trophies, then that's fine. But to say that we did not win what factually is correct is ignorant.
Okay, can I just?
I'll let you guys go, man, because I'm still trying to die with laughter.
No. Sam, start, Sam.
Trying to make it more complicated than what it actually is, mate. Yeah. Look, well, I understand that you want to count that in, and yes, technically speaking, all right, cool. Yeah, you did win. But
all right, so then, hold on, wait, but then Sam,
no, don't interrupt him, Will.
But then let's end the conversation.
I've said through.
By the way, but Sam, but then that's the end of okay, because all that I was saying was that factually they are. That's all that I was saying.
Well, please let him finish, bro. You can't
let him say. Let him say.
I'm gonna beat him, man. If I can't.
By the way, Sam just agreed with me.
No, I'm not. Let me.
You just said factually they are. That was the debate.
Oh my god.
Let me explain. Thank you. Now, the issue is, Will.
Factually, shut your bitch ass up, Mez. I'll catch you tomorrow, dumbass nigga. Sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, guys, come on. Relax.
Relax.
Nice, Rick.
Bro, go on. I want to say as well.
Go ahead.
Anyways, go ahead.
Sam. Finish, Sam.
This is the thing, Will. The way you said it was wrong because we Madridistas shouldn't take that as a success. The only way I will count these things in, all right, these two trophies, is if you win it with either the Champions League or the league, one of the two big ones. Because Real Madrid, when you look at the club, you don't think about Spanish Super Cup, the European Super Cup. No, you look at the leagues, you look at the Champions League, you look at these sort of stuff. Yeah. Even when we won the Copa del Rey, when was it? When City won the treble, Barcelona won the league under Xavi, sorry, yeah? And then we, what was it? We got embarrassed by City, but we won the Copa against Osasuna, yeah? But, bro, people didn't really give a shit about that. People said, no, we went trophyless. Why? Because, bro, we do not count these things in when we actually include our trophies. We count them in if we win them with one of the major ones. So when you said the way you said it, you was like, yeah, it doesn't matter we didn't win the major ones because they're just as
how do I say it? But don't lie, Sam. Don't lie. That's not what I said. Don't lie on me.
No, but that's what you
say what I said. Like, don't try and give context.
No, I know what you said, but the way you said it, it felt like.
Well, no. So what I was saying was that in our shit season, we won two major trophies. In Barca's shit season, they won nothing. That was the context, right? Because it's like you said, Sam, like when you first started, you said factually, yes, they are major trophies. That was all that my debate was.
They ain't major trophies.
But the reason that we debated was because Dave said they are not.
I said they were trophies, but bro, major
trophies
for me is the league and is the
Can I say something? Okay.
Wait. One final
Go on.
And I'll let you go, bro. Will, I'll ask you this question. Do you think? And I'm not even going to use this league. Yeah, I'm going to use another. Do you think the Carabao Cup and the Premier League those two trophies are the same? Do you think they're the same, like as a value?
No, which
no,
again,
and that's the point over here.
Wait, but Sam, but in the chat when we were arguing, I said we don't value it on the same level. But my only argument was factually, which again, if you're saying that your opinion matters more than what factually is, then we can't have a debate then, because I'm arguing with the facts, right? Factually, it's a major trophy. It's not.
Well, I got a question then too. I got a question.
Hold on,
Type of major trophy.
Let me just say this.
We are Real Madrid. We are Real Madrid. Yeah, we are Real Madrid. We got smashed in La Liga versus Barca. We got smashed in the Copa del Rey. We got smashed in the Spanish Super Cup. You think I should be sitting here and feeling good about the trophy against Pachuca, part-time co-workers? You think I'm gonna sit here and feel good about that? Or I don't know
why Barca fans are laughing because
hey, don't do that. Do not do that.
Shut up. You couldn't qualify for it. Why are you laughing at Pachuca?
Hey, my bad.
You couldn't qualify for the tournament. Why are you laughing at Pachuca?
With all due respect,
you couldn't qualify for the tournament.
Bro,
How are you laughing?
Oh, yo,
Yes,
I
bro.
have a
Guess what?
question for you.
Hold
Guess
on,
what,
wait.
bro?
How do-
Guess
hold on,
what?
wait.
You
How
were
do
the only European
how do you
heavyweight in that.
qualify for
You
the
were the
Intercontinental
only, bro. You're the only representation of Europe there, bro. If
How
there's
do you,
there are other clubs in
okay,
there,
so then guess what?
no,
Guess
it
what?
doesn't matter,
Qualify
bro.
for it.
Listen. I respect a trophy where every big
Qualify
team or
for
the
it.
big boys are in it, bro. The club world. If you had won the club World Cup, I would have looked at it and said, yeah, you know what? That's a major trophy because
Okay.
there are some big teams in that tournament. But guess what? You won. You didn't even win that. Here's the thing, bro. Listen.
How about the Champions
Wait, hold on.
League?
But hold on, bro. Here's the
No
thing.
big
right?
boys
No,
in that competition,
wait.
my friend.
Wait a minute,
Is it
Matrix.
small boys in the Champions League?
Matrix, bro. Let's stay in topic, okay? Because at the end of the day, you want to take this in another place, bro. I'm not trying to go all over the place. I want to remember what I have to say. Here's the thing when it comes to the trophy debate. Well, here's the thing, bro. Trophies are trophies. That's one thing I will say, bro. Trophies are trophies. Whether it is the Super Cup, whether it's the UEFA Super Cup, Club World Cup, or what the Continental Cup, it's a trophy, bro. Trophies are trophies, and you've won trophies. But here's the thing, bro. The issue is when you say major and minor trophies. Here's the thing here, Will, right? You can tell me that the Wikipedia, the UEFA Wikipedia, the FIFA Wikipedia, they've told us that it is a major trophy.
There's no
Or
Wikipedia.
Google,
It's the FIFA
hold on.
website.
The Google can tell me that it is a major trophy. In the
It's
eyes
the
of
FIFA
the
website,
fans, hold
not
on, bro.
Wikipedia.
In the
FIFA.
eyes of the
FIFA
Will,
themselves. FIFA
Will,
themselves.
it doesn't. Will, that's my point, bro. I don't care what FIFA tells us
So
because
then,
as
so then
fans-
there's no conversation.
wait, hold on, Will, bro. You can't keep debating, and just because
There's
you
no
debate
conversation
against,
then. If you're
Let-
going to say that you don't
Will,
care
let
what the
me-
governing body of
let-
the sport says, then there's no
Will,
conversation.
let me finish the point
Oh, okay,
before you
okay.
go off, okay?
Man said
This
his
is the point.
opinion matters more than what FIFA says.
No, it's
Okay,
not
okay, go ahead.
my opinion. It's the
Okay, go
opinion of the fans, bro. I'm not
Do the
just
fans
using me.
dictate the laws of this sport? Yes or no?
Will,
Yes
can
or
I
no?
please- Will,
Go ahead.
can I finish my point?
Yo,
Okay,
I-
Mama, I don't. No
Will, please.
Madridista will count those
No, but
trophies.
hold on,
We
hold
are
on.
Real
Matrix,
Madrid.
Matrix,
We
Matrix.
only
Okay,
want
wait,
the
so-
biggest
okay, wait, so let me ask you a
of the biggest
question.
No.
Because
Wait,
Real
wait,
Madrid, hold on, wait.
Will,
Hold on, wait, so
Will,
Dave,
wait,
so
one second,
Dave,
bro. Will,
when you
hold
go
on,
into like the Bernabeu, right? Hold on, wait, Dave. When you go into the Bernabeu, we've won preseason trophies. Are those preseason trophies on display? When you go
So
on Real
the-
Madrid,
Wait,
hold on, wait.
Nobody gives a
wait,
fuck about
wait,
these in the
when you
museum.
go on Real
Will,
Madrid's
nobody has
website,
not even
Let,
finished
let
my
Omar.
thought.
Let me Omar. Let
hold
Omar
on.
say.
But when you go on
Whoa,
Real Madrid's
please, man.
website, right, and when you check our major honors, do they list the preseason trophies?
Okay, so the only
Look,
the
can I-
only
can I finish my
before
point
I'm
before
going to say my thing after Omar says it. Go on.
All right,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
Listen, this is the thing, Will. I get it, bro. You're passionate about this, but you gotta let people finish their point, bro, until you can understand the full scale of why the other side think the way they do. Here's the thing, bro. Yes, you can tell me that FIFA said it's a major trophy or UEFA said it's a major. You can tell me that all you want. I'm telling you, bro. What the fans see as major trophies and what Google or FIFA or tell us what a trophy is different, bro. Some of us, we value some trophies more than we value others. Here's the
Of
thing, bro.
course.
Last season, as a fan, we said we won the domestic treble. Barcelona, right? We said we won the domestic treble, right? We talked about winning the league. We talked about winning the Copa del Rey and the Spanish Super Cup. Here's the thing with the Spanish. If you look at the trophies we won, the league is the biggest trophy out of the three. But because we won all three, it sounded good when you call it a domestic treble. That's why we call it the domestic treble. You understand what I mean, right? When we won the sextuple, we won 6 trophies in 2009, right? We won the league, Champions League, Copa del Rey, UEFA Super Cup, Club World Cup, and the UEFA Super Cup at the start of the season, right? Guess what? The UEFA Super Cup, right? In the eyes of many fans, it's not really a big trophy like that, right? The Spanish Super Cup, nobody really takes it that serious, but because it sounds pleasing in the eye, and because we won every trophy in 2009, it sounded pleasing when you call it a sextuple. You understand what I mean, right? So here's the thing, Will. There are levels to trophies. Trophies are trophies, but there are levels. When you call something a major trophy, in the eyes of the fans, no matter how many times you tell us, but this is what the UEFA says, this is what these people say. To the eyes of the fans, we don't look at it as your people
But your
want us
point
to look
isn't
at
making
it.
sense because because when we're having this debate, I already said we
Okay,
don't
well, I
rate
have a
it like
question. I have a good
UCL.
question
I
for you,
already
bro.
said it's not on the same level as La Liga. So you're telling me something that I already know.
Oh, it will. I have a
Okay,
question
wait, hold on, wait, just real quick, Jonas. I just wanted so that the people can have a clear understanding of what my argument is. My argument is not it's the same level as what Barca have won last season. My argument is you cannot say it is not a factual major trophy when it is. That's all. So for example, Dave and Matrix logic, I can go say right now, you know what? My Honda's a Lamborghini. even though it's not a Lamborghini, but because I feel like it is, then it is a Lamborghini.
Let me say something. Let me say something.
It's a trophy, but that's major trophy.
Let me say something on this, yeah. Okay, cool. So, okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here because I kind of know what Will's getting at, but I don't believe they are major trophies. When Real Madrid come into the stadium,
I agree.
When Real Madrid come into the stadium, into their bus, yeah, on the side of their bus, they have La Liga, they have how many Copa del Rey's they won, they have how many Champions Leagues they won, they have how many Super Cups they won, UEFA Super Cups, they have how many Intercontinental Cups they have, and they have also how many Spanish Super Cups they have on the side of the bus, yeah? So I kind of get it. In terms of a collective amount of trophies, when a team is looking at collective amount of trophies, yes, they are all in some way considered as major. But the reason that the Super Cup for me and the Intercontinental Cup are not considered a major is because when you're a team, like, for example, let's just call Spain, okay? Let's just say Spain. When they're competing in international trophies, they don't really give two monkeys about the UEFA Nations League. What they care about is the Euros and the World Cup. Yep. Yeah, they play the tournament because it's there. Yeah,
they cared after they lost the final.
Exactly, they win they win the Champions League, and then they naturally, by de facto, enter the final of the Super Cup. They win and they win the Champions League, and then they enter the Intercontinental Cup, yeah, which used to be the Club World Cup.
Yes.
So when a team in every season, their objectives, essentially, when you go into Perez's room, yeah, Perez is looking at the manager saying, you have to win La Liga, the Copa del Rey, or the Champions League. He won't be mentioning the Super Cup in that.
Nope.
Or the Intercontinental Cup. He won't be mentioning those trophies or the Spanish Super Cup for even that matter. That's the situation. So the club's objectives are to win those three major trophies. When you're Premier League, you have to win the Premier League, the FA Cup, or the Champions League. If you're like Liverpool, for example. Yeah.
But Dave, but when did I disagree
but
with
the
you on
League
that?
Cup, but the League Cup, yeah, the League Cup for me, and Newcastle fans may have said, okay, well, we won this. Okay, cool. That's our trophy, whatever. Yeah. But Crystal Palace, for me, had a better season than Newcastle. They won the FA Cup.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. So, Dave,
Crystal Palace they won a major trophy.
Then,
Simple.
okay, wait. So, Dave, so now let me ask you a question, right? Factually speaking, is the Carabao Cup a major or not?
No, it's a minor trophy.
It's not a major trophy.
Okay, wait. So, do we realize that in terms of how trophies get grouped in football, there is no minor trophy section, right? Because when you look at your overall trophy count, there's not, this is how many major trophies we won, and then how many minor trophies.
I know that, but that's what I said in the beginning about the tour bus.
So now, again, this is why I'm asking you, are we having an opinion conversation, or do we want to go off?
Well, I got a question.
I mean, Will. Okay, so
wait,
Will,
but let me just jump in though.
Hey, let me just say this, bro. So, Will, would you say that Real Madrid last season, right? Because you keep talking about the two trophies. Did Real Madrid have a successful season? In your opinion?
I already said that.
Okay, so then why do we keep debating this, bro?
Because no, wait. Because by our standards, that's not good enough. Because again, I agree with Dave, I agree with Matrix, I agree with Sam. Those trophies are not good enough. Like, that's not the objective. Yeah, it's nice to win them, but that's not the objective. We were shit last season, right? It didn't matter about the two trophies. We were
insult
still
to shit.
But again, those are still factually two major trophies. But people don't like that because they just want to play the semantics of what they feel. I didn't ask if you feel like they're major trophies. I'm just asking what it is. But people talk about their feelings. I'm not talking. Again, I'm not telling you my feelings.
Well, you know, bro.
Will,
that's why we argued about it. Because I'm like, bro, I'm not asking.
I understand what you mean, right? And here's the thing. I understand that. I get what you mean, and I don't think you realize we know what you're saying is true, right?
So why do we argue?
hold on, because here's the thing, bro.
Because we don't agree.
Because here's the thing, because we can use the term major trophy for many of us fans, right? What we count of what a major trophy is how much what we're willing to do when the season starts. Are we looking at that trophy as a trophy that we want to win at the start of the season, right? So this season, Real Madrid's objective is win La Liga, win the Champions League, and win the Copa del Rey.
But I want to win everything, though, Omar.
No, but here's it. You want to win everything, but
yeah.
when you're looking at the targets of which trophies you're looking at firstly is the league, the Champions League, and every other trophy next.
Champions League
right?
first.
Doesn't matter, bro. But you get what I mean, right? Whether it's Champions League first or league first, you get what I mean. The league and the Champions League are the first two that are in the minds of the big club. You understand what I mean, right? Every other trophy that we win, yeah, it's great. It's great that we win all the other trophies too, and we are not gonna say no to them. But it's the same thing when you look at even Liverpool, right? Remember Liverpool? Liverpool did a semi-treble back in the early 2000s, Dave. Do you remember when they won in 2001 when they won the FA Cup, they won the Europa League, and they won the Carabao Cup or the League Cup around that time?
League Cup, yeah.
They tried to call that a treble, but guess what? No one ever acknowledges that as a treble.
Yeah, they disregarded it.
Because why? Because you won the Carabao Cup and the Europa League. With all due respect, there might be Europa League might be a major trophy in Europe, but it's not the Champions League.
Yeah.
So nobody takes it seriously. So
So let's just end this conversation and overall majors, fine. You can count it as overall trophies, but ultimately objectives of the club is to win the 3 major honors, which is the Champions League, La Liga, and the Copa del Rey, and that's as simple as that. And the players look at it the same. Players don't give a shit about this.
All right, so then but of course they care because you have to go out there and play.
Well, Tottenham will care. Tottenham will definitely care against PSG. I know that for a fact.
But not a club in our
PSG will care as well. That's why PSG they're gonna field their best 11 because they care. They care.
Of course they care because when you win the UCL, those are like
but Paris Saint-Germain never won that trophy.
Because then you can do a sextuple.
Okay, but then Sam, against Atalanta, we fielded our best. Remember, that was the first game of Mbappe, Vini Jr. We fielded our best 11. We took it serious. Intercontinental Cup final, we played our best 11.
But Will, that's because when you're at it, you want to win it, of course. But Real Madrid doesn't sit there at the beginning of the season and say, "Oh, if we just win this, all right, that's fine. We can go trophyless for the other trophies." No, because
of course this. I mean, of course, Sam.
Yeah, and if you ask Real Madrid this one question, bro, if I ask them right now, would you take away these trophies right now if it means you win the league, bro? Then snap your hand off right now and say, give me it. Or the Champions League, snap your hand off, give me the trophy. Yeah, get rid of those.
True.
And look, point of the conversation coming up, like I said, was we were arguing, and I was just shitting on Barcelona, saying that in 23-24 they won nothing. That's how it all started.
That's true, but
that's how it all started.
Bro, Carnage. I'm just saying, you're acting.
I love how we're always finds a way to get.
Hold on. The way that you're speaking about,
he's speaking facts though. Not even the Timo trophies they won.
Hold on, Matrix. But the way that he's speaking, like backing these 2 trophies, you think that they had a successful season, but they didn't.
I already said we didn't.
But bro,
but at least we left with something. You left with nothing.
I bet. You know,
we might have left with the fat dead thing, but at least I still got laid. You went home and just rubbed one out.
My brother, that late, I don't want that. I'm telling you, I'd rather just stay home and take care of myself.
If you got laid by the fat thing, bro.
Leave that girl out of the equation. I take care of myself.
Hey, look. Point is, one of us got laid. One of us was still a virgin. Hold that.
I ain't gonna lie. If it's a fat thing, bro, I'm chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro?
Hold that.
I'm telling you, I would rather stay home than go over there, bro.
Well, I didn't know you. Hey, listen, I didn't know Will likes them tortas. You know what I'm saying? You like.
Hey, listen, man, the Lizzo side, man. We know. We get it, man.
Hey, look, bro. I don't judge what Matrix likes to do on the side, bro. You get me?
Nah,
you brought the late point. That's you brought it up.
Nah. Hey, look, chat. Let us know what you guys are saying, bro. I just thought that it'd be cool to bring it up because I feel like things just get lost in translation, like when everybody's sending fucking text. But now look, like, let us know, guys. Did we win any major trophies or not? Whether you agree, whatever. Let's talk about Vinícius though, because unfortunately for Dave, Matrix, and Sam, it looks like this guy wants to stay at the club, and a new deal could be happening.
Oh, mate, we all knew he wasn't gonna get sold to some. I don't know what.
Nah, you guys were trying to push the propaganda, bro.
No,
And look,
no, don't do that. We all knew he was staying. I only said if you give me a choice, I would take the money. That's all I said. I never said he was going this season because I knew.
No, wait. But the way that you guys talk about him,
Oh,
y'all don't want him at the club.
So now it's the way you talk about. But
the way we talk about it. See this guy.
The previous topic, that was an issue. Look at this hypocrite.
I can already hear the
but
Brazilian
what I'm
music
saying
and the
is,
favelas
you
in
guys
the background.
don't-
my brother, when you talk
You guys
about Vini.
don't want him at the club anymore. Like, let's just call it what it is.
Oh,
Come
Yeah,
on.
Damn right. If he performs like he did last season, then he can get the fuck out. What the hell? What are we doing
For
here?
that
I'm-
money, Will,
shit.
for that
bro,
money,
it's-
I
look,
care
look,
about
look,
this
look,
one.
look,
You see
look,
this
look,
one?
look,
I care
Will,
about
Will,
this. Those
Will,
350 would solve all our problems.
I literally
Forget
made
about
a,
Vini. We are
Bro,
well
I
covered on the
literally
left.
Facts,
Will.
bro. I literally made a video on my channel, even though it was a couple of weeks ago. I said Vini FC fans out. I'm just saying this is not aimed towards you, Will. All right, because you give a shit about Madrid more than any of these players. Yeah, big up to you for that. Yeah, and as you should. But bro, real talk. I'm sick to death of these fucking Player FC fans, mate. Yeah, they are cucks.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that are destroying
That's
this.
crazy,
Now, real
man.
talk. Now I'm sick of them.
No, you're right though, Sam.
No,
actually.
Sam. Let Sam cook. Keep going, man.
Hold on. Let me go on, bro. I'm sick to fucking death of these ones. Yeah, going into our comment sections. Yeah, whether it's Madrid, Barcelona, saying, "Oh, how can you want him so because this, and that." But the last time I checked, no one is above the fucking club. You idiot. Yeah.
Right.
Since when are you above the flipping club, bro? Rule 2. This guy is nowhere near Zizou or even CR7 or Raul. Yeah, with all due respect. So I'm not even hearing that one. Yeah, number 3.
Robinho.
And
He's
number 3.
Robinho.
Yeah, and number 3.
No, he has a better legacy than
And let me
Robinho,
just
I'm
say-
sorry.
Without
Yeah.
the Chargers, bro.
And bro, let me just say this.
Soon, Dave. Soon.
Yeah,
Bro said soon, bro.
Soon.
Matrix. That's so shameless, bro. How you gonna
You
say
see
that?
the pictures of him with the woman on the beach, my brother.
No, no,
Soon,
let me
soon.
finish.
One
Let
thing
me-
will
All right,
come out, don't worry.
relax, guys. Relax,
Hold on,
Matrix.
hold
I told you this Matrix guy. Yeah, I told you about this guy.
Hold on, let me finish.
Go ahead, Sam. Sorry.
With all due fucking respect, him and Mbappe cannot work together. They can't work together. They can't. Yeah.
Talk about it.
Unless they switch on or some shit, it's not gonna work. And guess what? I'm not gonna have another season with them two playing together like clowns, yeah, and us sacrificing another fucking season for that, mate. Yeah, like real talk. Yeah, it's bullshit, mate. Yeah, these VDFC fans, yeah, VDFC fans, fucking, I don't give a shit. Out of the Goulet FC fans, any one of you, man, yeah, get the fuck out of my club. Yeah, get out of my club. Real talk. Yeah, I want fans like Matrix and Will. Yeah, fans that actually give a shit, that puts the club over these
Will.
players. Yeah, now real talk, man. I'm sick.
Don't do that, Omar.
Bro,
Don't
we
do
need
that. Don't do that.
renovation.
Don't
We
do
need
that.
renovation. We need that money
Don't
right
do
now.
that.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
we need that
biggest
money right
cancer-
now to invest in the
biggest
squad.
cancer
We need it.
in Player FC. I'm sick to death of it. I'm sick to death of it.
Matrix,
Get out.
do we look like a selling club, bro? Like,
Oh,
since when are
here
Real
comes-
Madrid in the business of selling the best players?
My brother, look, 350 million
Oi,
rings. We can
Ozil,
easily
Di
spend
Maria.
100 on a centre back and 100 on a midfielder. And Mbappe can play on the left. Rodrigo can play on the left. Take out Vini, we ain't gonna miss anything. Mbappe is even better than him on the left hand side. If we would even upgrade
not
the
true.
team. I'm
That's
telling you,
not true.
Mbappe
Oh,
can.
let him
My brother,
run.
Mbappe can dribble.
How do we know
Mbappe
that,
is
though?
fast. Mbappe finishes 100 times better than Vini as well. He gives
Facts.
me 40
Facts.
goals a season.
Facts.
My brother, forget about 350 million. My brother, I can get Saliba. I
Let me
can
ask
get
you a
Vitinha,
question, though,
whoever.
Matrix. So, okay.
Sorry?
And by the way, people think, and Sam, great rant, but
No, go ahead,
contrary to
Sam. Cook.
popular belief, right?
Sam
People
Cook.
think that I'm Vinny FC.
Mm.
I
No,
think
you're not. You're
we
not.
have
He's
to-
not.
so-
He's not.
Yeah, no, look. So we have
I'm
to
just
understand,
kidding,
right?
by the way. I don't think he's
Will
player
is
over-
definitely
only-
Vini FC,
The
bro.
only reason that I
Oh,
defend
Dave.
Vinícius
Damn,
the
Dave.
way that I do, right?
Go ahead,
What'd you say?
There it goes.
Barca
Come on, bro.
sympathizer.
Hey,
Anyway,
brother, you
Whoa,
are definitely
hey,
with Vini
yo,
FC.
Anyway,
man.
hey, look, the
The-
only reason.
Anybody
Go
says
ahead.
anything about Vini, mate, hey, the full,
No, wait,
the
but the
full
only
court case
reason
comes
that
out,
I
mate.
defend
Man's got the
Vinícius-
lawyers, he's got everything, mate. He's got the
All right,
facts.
go ahead.
He's got the stats, bruv. He's got everything. No, Will, mate, you go ahead, mate. I'll come
Yeah,
in with my
yeah,
2
please,
pence
man.
in a second, mate.
Yo, Will, I got
Go
a
on,
question.
go on,
for you.
Will.
No,
you
so
do it,
I
mate.
was
You
gonna
say
just say the only reason that I defend Vinícius like this is
Uh-huh.
because I don't agree with people saying to sell him for Mbappe, as in Mbappe should be the main guy and Vinny should be out. Because my thing is, we've seen Mbappe is going to be 27. This man, as the number one option, has never shown us that he can win the UCL as the number one guy in the attack.
That's true.
That's
just
why I
joined.
have an
He
issue
just
with
joined,
saying
bro.
Vini out, playing Mbappe on the left. That's why I say if I had to pick one to go, I would sell Mbappe. Because
Bro,
Vinicius
if they
as the
give
number
money
one
for
option.
Mbappe,
My brother,
telling
that
you,
shit
Sa-
is fantasy. We would never sell Mbappe.
But Matrix.
untouchable as well.
I mean, okay, Dave, I want you to say what you have to say, then I guess I'll get
But
By the
that's
way,
true. I
by the
actually
way,
agree
let
with you on
Jonas
this.
jump in like real quick.
Jonas, yeah, go ahead, Jonas.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, Joe. I was about to say, like, do you get paid by Vinny to defend him? Because sometimes it's kind of crazy.
My mind is moving like
I'm
a attorney over here.
Sometimes it moves like you're related to him.
Vini's
I'm not even joking.
blackmailing Carnage,
He's
I
like
think.
one of his cousins.
Hey,
bro.
listen,
He's
man.
trying to
Yeah,
defend
hey,
him all the
listen,
So
time.
why is
listen.
it that we okay? Wait, but why is it that we forget that Vinícius was our best player the first half of the season?
No one has
We
forgotten.
don't forget. We need
No,
the
but
money.
he's
No,
forgotten.
350
he's right about
million.
that. He's actually right, bro. Remember when Mbappe couldn't? score?
Mbappe was shit until
Hold up.
December.
Vinny
Nobody
had to
talks
do-
about
hold up,
that
hold
though.
up.
Bro,
No,
Mbappe, Vinny was shit the whole season.
What
No,
the fuck
no,
are you
no,
talking
no.
about?
Vinny was
No,
better.
not shit the
No,
whole
hold on,
season.
hold on.
This past
Vinícius
season.
from hold on, wait, Omar.
He gave his
Vinícius
tens
from
away.
August to December was our best player. What are you talking about?
I must have been watching.
Will,
it.
Will,
No,
And
you weren't
as-
watching. You
No,
weren't.
Will, do you remember? Hey, Will, do you remember the first couple games where Vinny Ancelotti? Hold up,
Ballon d'Or thing came out that
Bro.
Rodri won it. Look what happened to Vinny. My man crashed down like the fucking Titanic.
Bro, you was literally
Yeah,
lying in
yeah,
the sand,
like
bro.
the Titanic.
That was the
No,
moment
no,
we
listen,
didn't see
listen,
Vinny
no,
anymore.
No. Imagine this is a swimming pool, man. Yeah? Oh, Dave, imagine this is a swimming pool. Yeah, I'm about to jump down. Yeah, as soon as the fucking Ballon d'Or ceremony, yeah, go round it out. Yeah, hey Rodri, you're the winner. This was Vinny, man. Oop. That was him. Oh, I'll dive down. My mentality's fucking down there. That was him. I'm not talking about what he did for me in the fucking Tuesday, bro. I'm talking about fucking now. What he did for me 2020 fucking 5. What he did for me now, mate. Yeah.
Will.
Oh yeah.
Will.
Strolling around the fucking pit instead of doing this whole shit. Oh, let me dive down. Oh.
Well, I mean,
Relax, bro.
Sam. Can I just say my say on this, right? Here's the thing, man. Whether it's Madrid, Barcelona, one thing I can say is this: we both support big clubs. You understand what I mean, right? And this is how the way Sam looks at football is very similar to how I look at it. This is why most of the time, a lot of Barca fans don't even like me too, because they think that I'm always critical about the club. But here's the thing, bro. I'm a fan. At the end of the day, when it comes down to it, I want to everything that I say is what I think will benefit the club. Am I always going to be correct? No. But here's the thing, bro. I am club over the player, over either sporting director, the president, whoever it is. I'm always going to be the club over everybody. You understand what I mean? That doesn't mean that I will not appreciate or I've forgotten what these people have done for my club. I didn't forget I didn't like Suarez. I couldn't stand the guy. But guess what? The guy did so much for my club. I can't deny it. He did, right? Guys like Ronaldinho, my favorite player of all time, bro. I cried when this guy left my club. But guess what, bro? I watched him leave, and I still supported the club after he left, right? I've seen guys like Iniesta, Xavi, all these guys play for my club, right? But guess what? When they get to a point where they couldn't do it, bro, hold on. Listen, bro, this is not about a Madrid thing. I'm just using an example. I'm just trying to point here, right? These guys, in their best years, gave me trophies, Champions Leagues, league titles, trebles. They've done it all for me, right? But guess what? When they couldn't do it anymore, they had to step aside. You understand what I mean, right? Here's the thing, bro, Will, right? At the end of the day, maybe Vinny next season could come back. He could bring his form back. And if he does, and if he brings I didn't even think that until now. Oh my days, yo.
Man like Will and Vinicius, bro.
Dave, I need that picture, bro. Give me that picture, bro.
Send that picture to me right
now. That picture on the group chat, bro. Put it in the group chat. But hold on. Okay, so just to finish, because I want other people to say their say, right? This is the point here, Will, right? When it comes to Madridistas, I understand why Madridistas are the point now where they're like,
that's funny as hell.
No,
that's funny as shit, Dave.
Bro, in 10 years' time, we're gonna find out that Vinicius was giving, you know what I'm saying, Will some payments to defend him.
Hold on.
I know what's happening, bro.
No, hold on.
Wait, Dave. Like, hold on, Dave. Like, move out the way, like one more time, bro. Like, move out the way.
My guy.
Is that even Will though?
That's Will and Vini, man. Oh my god, man! Like he put a shot.
Hold on, wait. Real quick. By the way, look at me in that Madrid kit. In another life, people. In another lifetime, that'll be me, bro. Look at me in that Madrid. Dave, I might need that shit. That shit might be my laptop wallpaper.
We need that picture, man.
I might need that, Dave.
But
yo, Dave, drop that
okay.
in the chat, bro. I'm about to make that shit my laptop screensaver. I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that, Dave.
No, it's funny. He's not joking. Okay. He's not joking, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Will Drigo. Willinho.
Yeah, Will
Drigo.
Yeah, there we go. Will Drigo. But
that's funny as hell.
No, but
I'm like, wait, why Rodrigo look so different?
Okay, so I didn't even deep it. I'm not gonna. I was just talking. I was like, wait a minute, and then when I stopped talking, I noticed. I was like, oh my god, that's Will. Nah, that is a sick picture. But that's funny, bro. But okay, so this is the point I'm getting to, right?
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Last time I had this debate even on my show with Dave, right? And funny thing is, even in the comment section when I clipped it, right, everybody was still going at Dave. They're like, oh, Dave has a vendetta against Vinícius, this and this and this. Here's the thing, man. There's no vendetta. It's like my thing with Deco. People think I have a vendetta against it. It's not a vendetta, bro. It's actual concern. You understand what I mean, right? When you have concern, you state your opinion. As fans, that's what we do. You understand what I mean, right? Last season, his form wasn't good enough. That is why the fans are looking at and saying, well, listen, when you look at last season, what we saw from him, the fall off that he had, and Mbappe, the way he carried us around the tail end of the season, I would rather keep Kylian over Vini. Now, that doesn't mean we forgot what Vini did. It just means that at the end of the day, bro, you're not doing it. And at the club of Real Madrid, you got to do it every single season. Because if you don't do it, there's somebody in the team that is going to take your place. It's that simple, bro. Doesn't matter what you've won at the club. So
yeah, but the issue is, I think like everybody.
Okay,
go ahead.
This spelling in the chat. This EUs. Will pull up this guy's comment. You can see.
Sam, what is going on here? Like with your mic, brother?
Brother, can I make a point?
Sam, your mic is low, bro.
Check your mic, bro. Check your mic,
bro. If he wants to get cooked, I'll cook him differently right now.
Oh my days! Wait.
I know the comment he's talking about.
Who?
I know what he's talking about.
EOZ 1221 EOZ. Put that guy up right now. Put that guy's comment up right now. Yeah, because you want to talk, cool. We'll talk. Let's talk right now.
Bro, yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Is it this one?
You caught him on a bad day, bro.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Stan.
This little idiot right here, bro.
Oh, damn.
You are not a Real Madrid fan. You are a fucking Player FC fan, bro. Yeah? Here, go do one, mate. And number two, get the fuck out of my club. Yeah? Get the fuck out of my club, bro. Yeah? Yep. Idiots like you are the biggest reason I'm a club. Oh, I'm a fucking Arda Güler. I'm a Vini fan, bro. Why don't you say you want to get stuck up then, mate? Not real talk. You want to get stuck up. Yeah, that's what,
pause, my brother. Pause.
Come on,
that's Vini movement right there.
Hey, yo.
Not real talk, mate. Yeah?
Let me just
Bro, real talk, mate. Yeah, I'll be here long before these men are gone. Yeah, what are you gonna do when these men leave the club? Or what? Are you gonna go support the next geezer? Yeah,
exactly.
Are you gonna go support the next bloody geezer? Or what? What are we doing
here? And that's what's important. Will, this is what is important for.
Omar, what's the worst thing? This guy's saying I'm in Mbappe's laptop, bro.
Well, it doesn't. Bro.
This man called Sam on a bad day.
No, it doesn't, bro. No, because he's not enough, bro. They've been cooking him, bro. I'm sure they've been cooking him a lot.
Hold on, wait. Let Dave and Matrix jump in, though. Let Dave and
go on. Yeah, right.
Dave, go on, Dave.
So I look at Real Madrid as a team. Yeah. So regardless of the situation, and I'm looking at Vini as that if you perform to your best ability, you can help the team win some absolute major honors again, a lot of trophies. And I think Vini on his best day is one of the best players in the world, I got to say, because he is very intense and can really drive the team forward and sometimes win games single-handedly. We've seen it in the past, let's be honest. We've seen him win games single-handedly with his trickery, his skill, his directness, and that's Vini for you. That's Vini at his best. But when he's at his worst, that's when things get really problematic, because I think Vini is a player that obviously he moans a lot. We know he's very argumentative. He's very stubborn, and his approach sometimes can be troublesome for the team. Mbappe doesn't really argue that much. He's quite I wouldn't say humble. He's getting paid 600 and something thousand pound a week,
no.
but I'm talking about like his approach is a bit underplayed. Rodrigo doesn't do any of that at all. He just plays the game, yeah. But when you're that much of a character like Vini is, then the case is, look, do you keep him in the team? Can he help the team win? And if he can play under Alonso, then he can help the team win. If he can play, I still don't see. I don't know how Mbappe and Vini are going to cook together, because they're pretty much they're complete. Well, I'll say they repel each other in terms of what they bring to the team in the attacking sense. Like their mindset's the same. They always want to go for goal, both of them, and none of them are really the mad creators that you want up front. So, look, for me, Vini, if you're on your best game, and this is his last season to prove it, I've said it on many times before on previous podcasts, it's his last season to prove it. I believe he will have a real go this season. So, you know what, Vini, stay at the club, see what happens. But if Real Madrid do not win one trophy this year, I swear on my life, your head is on the chopping block, same as Mbappe. I swear down as well.
By the way.
Yeah, metaphorically as well. Your head is on the chopping block, and it's not me that's doing the chopping block. It's Perez, bro. Yeah, Perez will be at that chopping block. Video. Yeah, and for me, him, like Bellingham can get it, mate. Mbappe can get it. Any player can get it, mate. You know, Valverde can get it, bruv. You're a team effort at the end of the day. Yeah, so it is the team that counts. Yeah, it's the team that counts. And if Vini does not contribute to the team, then I'm sorry, but this is your last season with the team. But if his contract is extended, or if we go for a complete renewal of his contract, because ultimately you can see Vini as a type of player that will stay at Real Madrid for the rest of his life. You understand what I'm saying? Yep. He's the kind of a player that will just do that, because man's on 400,000 £400,000 a week. You think if he doesn't get an increase of 600k in European football, he's not going to stay? Of course he's going to stay for 600,000 pounds.
Because nobody's giving him that money. Let's be honest.
Yeah, nobody's giving it apart from Saudi.
Apart from Saudi, yeah.
By the way,
£1 million a week.
Jump in like after
Matrix, go ahead.
But yeah, go on, Matrix.
Go on, Matrix, buddy.
Look, what I see is right now that our squad is not ready for competing for major trophies. We still missing some pieces in there. Yeah. When it comes to the left-hand side, we are well covered in that position. We have 3 world-class players, if you want to include Vini in there. Right. My point is, he's the most valuable asset right now. If we sell him, we can get 350 million, which can go back to invest in the club and actually get the players that we need. Like the playmaking, deep line playmaker that Dave really wants in the team. And
here we go.
And another center back in there, maybe a world-class center back that we can put next to Dean Huijsen. And I believe that one would benefit the team more than keeping Vini in there. Vini, with the season that he had, he for damn sure don't deserve a pay rise. He doesn't deserve the money right now. Nope. You can't be fucking up a job for a whole year and then go to your boss and ask for a pay rise. My brother, that shit don't work like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
exactly.
What I think is that if we get rid of Vini, we can invest that money into the squad and actually get the players that we need, and then we will be back to what we know. We will be able to dominate again, and we can easily get that with the Vini money, because right now we can't spend 200 more in the market. But if we sell Vini, we can easily spend that money. And we need that, because if we go into the season with this squad that we have, that midfield and the backline ain't ready to win La Liga and Champions League. We missed.
You're right.
Now Modric is out too, and whether we like it or not, Modric played a lot of minutes last season. Now we will not even have him on the bench. So one midfielder less now. And Jude is out too. So you're telling me we're gonna have Ceballos and Camavinga and these people as options? But what? We need players. Vini, just leave. Give us the money. Perez,
he's staying now, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, the deal's not wrapped up, but Jonas, go ahead, brother.
Yeah. So what I was about to say, no, Matrix is right, bro. You guys, if Vini leaves, right, get a center back, right, get a 6, bro. That's like a playmaker. You know what I'm saying? Real Madrid's looking different.
The young man.
Bro, listen, let's not even get into
Let's go.
Hold on.
€5.
No. The reason what I was about to say is that I understand Will's like what he's trying to say. With ever since Mbappe came, right? Look what happened. And when Vini was there before Mbappe, you guys have won the UCL not once but twice. So that means that Vini-led teams can win the UCL. Mbappe, you said Matrix. You said 1 year. It's been 1 year, bro. Mbappe, look at PSG. He was there for what, 5-6 years?
Even before Mbappe, they couldn't win the Champions League. It's
But we're not
only down to
we're not
Mbappe. They had
focusing
Messi and Neymar too. They couldn't win the Champions
but-
League.
Exactly.
Not
It
only
was
down to
Messi and
Mbappe.
Neymar, Mbappe couldn't get it
But this is
done.
the thing.
Okay,
This is
Matrix.
between Vini
No,
and
hold on, wait.
Mbappe.
Let Jonas
Well, hold
go.
on, real
Let
quick.
Jonas go.
This is between
How is all
Vini
the
and
blame on
Mbappe, though.
Mbappe?
No,
How
that's
is all the
not-
blame
that's
for
not-
PSG
Wait,
not
wait,
winning
wait,
Champions
wait.
League on Mbappe, bro?
Well, no, wait, hold on,
Because he
wait.
was the
But
star,
Matrix,
come
but the
on.
point that he's trying to make is,
It's
I
between
think
Vini
he's trying to
and Mbappe.
piggyback like off of like what I said, right, Jonas? Because remember, I brought up that in Mbappe's career, he's never proven that as the number one option in the attack, he can win a
The
championship.
star of the team.
And at PSG,
He
Matrix,
won the World Cup as an 18-year-old
But he
But he
wasn't
was
the
not the
star.
main player,
But he
though.
wasn't. But he wasn't
But
the
he wasn't the
star.
main
bro.
He
player.
wasn't the star.
Matrix, he
carrying
wasn't the star.
number
He was
10.
one.
star.
He was
Cosmo
one.
was
He
the
was
best
no. He was
Cosmo
one
was
of
the
the
best
stars, but he wasn't the main man.
He wasn't
of
even
that.
more important than
Come on,
Pogba
man.
during that run.
But he
was-
killed
Pogba was-
Argentina.
Pogba
He
cooked
killed
in
all
that
of his
tournament.
teams in that World
Griezmann
Cup, man.
cooked in that
Come on.
tournament. Matuidi cooked in that tournament. Kante cooked
All right,
in
wait,
that tournament.
but
Bro,
Matrix-
That was a team thing.
All right, hold on, wait.
He's their
But
best
Matrix,
attacker.
man.
All right,
But
unpopular
Matrix,
opinion.
at
Kante was the
PSG,
best
bro.
player.
Wait,
Hold on,
wait.
bro.
Yes, he was. Kante was.
Okay,
Hold
but
on,
look, Sam.
Wait,
look how
wait,
much different
wait.
people we said. So how are you gonna give the World
Let
Cup?
Will
just-
make his point.
But go ahead, bro.
Well, no.
Yeah,
So,
but I
like, what
don't
I'm
agree
saying
with
is,
that
at PSG, Mbappe had everything. They let this guy have a say in transfers. He was picking who he wants to join him. And what I'm saying is, he still could not get it done at a club that
Right.
catered to everything that he wanted. They tried to get the play, like his friends and everything to make him feel comfortable. He couldn't get it done. Again, the only reason that because I agree, by the way, if Vinícius does not pick up his form, if Vinícius, let's say the entirety of this upcoming season, he plays like how he did from December on, I'm not going to be here defending him, right? But at the same time, I'm not in agreement of people saying that Mbappe should be here over him. Mbappe hasn't done anything for Real Madrid, scoring 44
Mabada,
goals.
he was
Okay,
look,
hold on.
wait. He was
Oh, wait,
here
wait,
for
wait.
1 year.
Let me
Wait
start.
a second.
Yeah.
He was here for. He has been here for 1 year.
Mhm.
You can't compare Real Madrid and PSG. PSG are not known for winning Champions League trophies.
And
Okay, they
won.
just won their first one. Real Madrid, we have been winning Champions League through all generations. With CR7, before CR7, we have been winning Champions League in the 50s. So Real Madrid gonna eventually win the Champions League. I'm not gonna say we're gonna get rid of Mbappe after just one season. Look at
No,
the
of course,
season
of
that we
course,
just
of course.
had.
Of course not.
Yeah,
of
if
course
he
not.
can score 40 plus goals in a season that we had, I don't even want to know how many goals he can score when the team is actually kicking on and we are actually playing decent football.
But
Vini has never
Will,
scored
please, can
even
I
30
can I
goals in
say
his
one more thing
life.
before we move on?
Oh, wait, just let him finish his point. Go ahead, Matrix.
I think Mbappe can offer the team more. I'm not denying Vini, but I'm just saying right now with the situation that we are in, and he's stalling on the contract negotiations as well. And the offer of 350 million euros, which is a world record, is on the table. We should take that money because that position is still well covered. If you take out Vini from the squad, we can still use Mbappe or
I
Rodrigo
agree. I
on the
agree with
left. And both are world-class players. So we need other players in other positions. This is what I
agree with
see.
that.
Okay,
I agree with that.
so Will, can
Go
I
ahead,
just
go ahead,
say
Omar, go ahead.
this last thing before we move on? Here's the thing, man. I've said this to you. I've even said this to Dave because I remember when this whole debate of Vini started, and I was saying I hear both of your points. I feel like both of you make valid arguments, right? Here's the thing: when it comes to Vini, I understand why Will is also concerned when it comes down to, because it's not just, oh, I want Vini here. He also looks at it in a broader standpoint of, well, listen, we won 2 trophies the season before Mbappe joined, so we were actually winning literally before he came in. You understand what I mean? When Vini was the main man, right? And Vini was performing, right? And also when you look at Mbappe's stat sheets, yes, he's won some league titles with PSG. He won the World Cup. Yeah, that's all great and good. But here's the thing: Kylian Mbappe, yes, from the moment this brother broke into the scene, yes, he was cooking. But when he was in that World Cup team, that France team was ridiculously stacked, right?
Yes.
And yes, he contributed to them winning the World Cup, but he wasn't just the main contributor, You understand what I mean, right?
One of the main.
But he did.
Dude,
contribute,
there's
but he
so
wasn't.
many
But they had so many players who turned up, right? And let's be honest, that was a group effort to win that World Cup.
Yeah,
You understand what I mean? That World Cup was a
Pogba.
group effort. It wasn't just. It wasn't just.
Ask
Conte,
Messi about that.
Griezmann.
Ask
No, but-
Messi about that World Cup. He's gonna tell you about them.
No, but here's the thing, bro. But this is the thing, bro. But okay, you want to talk about?
Yeah,
Let's talk
versus
about.
Argentina,
How about the world? How about the game against Uruguay when they won? How about the game in the World Cup final? Like I think Pogba and Kante played better. I know Mbappe scored the fourth goal, but I could.
I think Kante
not
was.
only
I
the
think-
fourth
but-
goal.
I think
But here's the
I
thing.
think Pogba
No, but,
didn't
okay, so
even
no,
think
so
Kante
let me just finish the point I'm making. Right, Kylian Mbappe, when he was coming up, right, he had a lot of great players. When they gave him Neymar, he had Neymar, Cavani. That thing didn't work. Right, they reached a Champions League final. Right, he didn't win it. Right. They got rid of Neymar. They brought in guys like Dembele. They gave him Messi. They gave him all of these players. They kept on bringing in players in the PSG team to basically fit the squad good enough for him to basically drag that team to the Champions League. In the end, he didn't get it done. You understand what I mean?
It's
He
not
didn't get
not team
it done. No, but that's the thing, right? He came in to Real Madrid.
He will
and
get
yes,
it done at Real Madrid.
individually.
He will.
He
I
better.
can say, okay, yeah,
He
individually.
better get
No,
it done.
no, but
He
here's the
has
thing.
to get
Let
He
me finish,
will.
right?
Just
They
let me
both
finish.
will. They both
Guys,
will.
let me finish, please.
Yeah,
let me
but Omar,
finish.
like you can't be going like for so long, brother. You have
No,
to,
but
like,
that's
kinda
why
make it quick.
that's why I want to finish because I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
want
yeah,
to
go ahead.
because I don't want to keep going.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, go ahead.
but
It's about Barcelona
At
versus
At Real
Seoul,
Madrid,
bro.
here's the thing, right? At Real Madrid, he's only been here for one season, and in that one season, you guys didn't particularly play well, right? You guys were poor last season, right? And and Vinícius had a poor season, and that's why this spotlight has to be on him because your season, there's no excuse for your season to be as bad as it was last season. You understand? Even if Mbappe joins, now if Vinícius leaves. If he leaves and you guys don't go on to win the Champions League or win the big trophies, then all of a sudden now the spotlight is on Mbappe.
That would
They're
be
going to be like,
crazy.
okay, well,
That would
But
guess what,
Vini
Mbappe?
played multiple games without when Mbappe wasn't even playing last season, and he was still
No,
shit.
Vini played
But
trash.
then-
But
down
here's
to
the thing,
Mbappe, bro.
Matrix, do you agree with this, right? If you guys sell Vini, right, and Mbappe is the star, if you guys don't go on to win the Champions League in the next 5 years, shouldn't you then, who are you going to look at in the team and say, well, bro,
The whole team.
no, but you got to
a
look at
team
Kylian
sport. It's not only down to
Yeah,
because
him.
team
Kylian
sport,
is
yeah.
the star, bro. Kylian is the star, bro. He's the main man. He should be the one carrying the team to the Champions League because that's why you're here.
My brother, if he's doing his job, and scoring 40 goals a season, 40 plus goals a season,
Wait, can I say one
the
thing?
other
on that?
play, if
Can I say one
our
thing,
backline is letting us down, how is
But
this
to be
down
fair,
Mbappe, bro?
I will say this: in the Champions League, he didn't do his thing. I will say that right.
That's
He
the
didn't do his
point.
thing.
Against Arsenal, what did he do? Mbappe.
Vini, when you guys won the Champions League, was doing his thing in the Champions League. He scored in
Bro,
Champions League.
Vini
final.
scored the
Nah,
whole
Vini-
goal, right?
Vini was
When you guys
No, but
lost
he
to
did.
Vini
Come on,
I
man.
think
The guy
even if
scored in
Mbappe
Italy.
hadn't joined, we wouldn't win anything because we missed our most important key of the puzzle, which was Toni Kroos. We missed that. That's it. I don't think the team would even work without Mbappe
I
coming in.
will give you this scenario right now. Let's say we get a Toni Kroos replacement in. Let's say next summer we get the Toni
The
Kroos.
Enzo
young
Fernandez.
Yeah, Enzo,
The young
whoever
man.
it is.
Frankie de Jong.
Yes, sell
Like-
Vini
like
and
that,
we can
no,
afford
no,
Enzo
no,
Fernandez.
hold on,
Without
hold on,
selling
hold on,
Vini,
hold
we ain't
on, hold on.
affording no Enzo Fernandez.
The young bro.
Let me point you the perfect
Yeah,
scenario.
relax,
De
bro.
Jong.
Come on,
We get-
bro.
We
Ain't no
get
more
Enzo. Yeah, we get Enzo or whoever it is, the deep line playmaker, the Toni
Ah.
Kroos replacement. We get a Konate or a Saliba, which either one of them, yeah. All right. Then we get, let's say we get these two, yeah, and then the team is like collecting, yeah. Then it's done. Then it's ready to go. All right.
Okay.
If we still don't win it, do you not think then that Mbappe guy? Oh, hold up a minute, man, and he don't deliver. Then
But
we have
why
set-
are we talking about this stuff when it hasn't even happened yet?
No.
Why
I'm
are we
saying
counting
No,
Mbappe
but
we have to
out?
wait. We have to
Why
get
are we
him
counting
waiting.
him out
But
after one season?
Matrix, as fans, we put hypotheticals as fans. We put hypotheticals.
Yeah, but why
so
are
we
we
can't-
counting him
No,
out,
but
bro?
Matrix,
Why are we
the guy you're
counting
arguing
this
against,
guy out?
he already has 2 UCLs. The guy who you argue, bro, Vini, he's done it. That's the problem.
My
If
brother,
he was
I
a guy
told
who
you,
hasn't won
when
it at
he
all,
declines, Favela is calling. He
Matrix,
needs to go back Flamingo,
Okay,
my brother.
Matrix,
Flamingo
Matrix,
is waiting, my brother.
Matrix,
Just get
At
that.
24 years old, it's time to go back to Flamengo.
My brother,
Oh,
look at
man,
Adriano. His career was
Vini.
finished when he was like
Guys,
20.
okay, you know what? I'm
Brazilian is
not the
moving
biggest
mad,
fan of
brother.
Vini, but this is
Should we
just
just move on to
No, but
Barcelona
we-
versus Seoul, bro?
No.
the way that
So
you guys talk
we
about
weren't
Vini-
going to even
Barcelona
talk about
versus
Barca
the
versus
hibachi cooks.
hibachi chefs. To be honest,
Hey, get out of here, man. You
No,
absolutely.
we have to.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Wait,
You know what? We have to talk about it.
Hold on. How are we gonna do a show about Barca Madrid and only talk about Real Madrid? What the fuck?
No.
No.
I told Will
it
what the
wasn't
goalie
about
was thinking
Barca,
about.
but it wasn't. All right, you know what? Okay, so I'll let you guys pick. Right? We could either do the Danny Olmo comments, or we could talk about Barca versus.
I'm not
FC.
giving a shit about them Danny Olmo comments, mate. That's just like
Oh.
whatever, man.
Bro, like this
Oh,
guy's so
please.
quick. You're so triggered over a comment, bro. This is actually crazy.
Well,
No,
hold on.
Did you consider the fact that maybe he
We
said
know
that
Real
just to
Madrid
trigger
are
your
the
Madrid
win,
fans?
though. Real Madrid
Well,
have a
hold
better
on, hold
win.
on. But Will, what do you
Let's
expect?
move on to
Danny Olmo
FC
say?
Seoul.
I don't know what
Real
you
Madrid,
expected, bro.
hold on. You expect
Let's
to see
move on to K-pop
who's made
versus
better
Barcelona, man.
transfers? Yeah, Real Madrid made better. Come on,
But
Mate,
you
let's
signed,
be honest.
you
Mate, let's
signed
be honest.
Britney Spears when
Mate,
she had shaved
Jesse
her head.
Lingard.
This is what you have signed. You have
Jesse Lingard versus
Yo,
Barcelona.
let's just clear this
Jesse
up.
Lingard.
He's been interviewed by fucking Barcelona and Catalonia. Mate. He's never gonna say
Bro,
Real Madrid
yes,
is better than
exactly.
Barca. He's never ever gonna
No,
do it, bro. Just
so,
move on. It's
Okay.
Catalonia.
So one, I'm not triggered about what Megan Rapinoe had to say.
Oh,
about
please,
it.
man. You
Nah,
are
listen,
definitely triggered. Oh, you're definitely triggered, man.
Bro,
You're
listen,
definitely
Hey,
triggered.
listen.
Definitely
By the way,
Smeagol
triggered.
from
Megan,
Lord of the
Megan,
Rings.
the only
Smeagol.
reason, and
You are
if you were in the
definitely
group chat, Omar, which you are, then
Yes.
you would know that the only reason that it was a topic
Uh-huh.
was because it was to see if you guys agreed with him. If everybody disagreed, then it wouldn't have been a
No,
topic.
Omar
Well,
agreed with him.
But
no,
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 I think
no,
Volume
no,
did,
I-
but then Volume then couldn't join today.
Because you know what,
No,
bro?
Omar
Will,
agrees
because
with
you,
Volume's
Will,
opinion, bro.
you listen,
Omar,
Will, you of all
explain.
people cannot sit here, right, and tell us that when Madrid fans say something fraudulent, you don't see and defend it because you're trying to rage bait people. Have
Wait,
you
what?
consider the fact that maybe Volume is just trying to rage bait you and you just fell for it?
What are you
I'm
talking
just
about?
saying, bro.
Low-key,
No,
sometimes
what
I
are you
do.
talking about?
How many times do we hear some
You
Madrid-
agree with
Madrid fans-
Volume, Jonas.
Yeah,
Not all
because
the
I
time,
was
not all
trying
the
to
time.
rage because I was trying to
No,
rage
no,
bait
no,
the
no.
Madrid fans.
Oh,
Have you guys thought of
you
that?
guys are bringing Ferran
I'm
Torres,
listen, man.
comparing it to Isak. Have some shame, bro. Come on,
This is
bro.
what I'm saying.
No,
Bro,
but
no,
talk
hey.
to your guy. Talk to your guy. He's comparing
Bro,
Ferran
listen,
Now
Torres
you,
and Isak.
now you
Sorry.
tried to say
get
that
out of
Ferran Torres is on the
Uh-huh.
same level as Isaac because of stats.
Bro, see, I'm a Barca fan. But
Well,
I have
you
shame. Shame
you
is
know
free.
Volume is a smart
Listen.
guy. You know Volume doesn't.
No,
I
he's
know
trying to-
some
Will,
stuff
just
are
know that-
legally
hold on,
You
hold
know
on,
he
hold on.
doesn't
but
believe
you
that.
guys
You
have
know.
to calm
Hold on.
down with it.
Will, what Volume does to you sometimes is what you do to everybody else. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, that's like you when you bring up the Bellingham Pedri talk, bro. It's not a conversation, but you try to bring it up because you're
Well,
trying
yeah,
to trigger
we know
people.
it's not a conversation. Bellingham
But
won
you,
it
but you,
in
but
his
you
first
still
season.
Oh, see,
Bellingham
see
won
what
the
I'm
debate
saying?
in his
See what I'm
first
saying,
season.
right? He knows, bro.
I bet.
What do
Come
I
on.
get? Look, Jude Bellingham has done things
Get
that
out of
Pedri
here.
goes to bed dreaming about.
Hey, doesn't matter.
Pedri
bro.
dreams about the Champions
Doesn't matter, bro.
League.
You're gonna
Pedri
stand on
dreams
this
about
alone.
winning
You
Player
You
of
will
the Year.
stand on this.
Pedri
You will
can't
stand
do
on
it.
this. You will
Pedri
stand on this
can't
on
do
your own,
it.
bro.
Bro,
Pedri
You will
can't
stand
do
on
it.
this on your own.
Hold on. Pedri has Euros. Who cares? You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying?
How many euros does your
Congratulations.
club
You
have?
care.
plays for
You
a better
didn't win the
country.
Champions League. You care about it,
listen,
my
bro,
friend.
we know you're
You can
comparing
lie
player
here
with
all you
player.
want. Deep
Congratulations.
down,
Pedri
it's
plays for the
dirty.
better country.
You
Comparing player
care.
with
He
player,
played for the better country, huh?
Okay. So then Jude
England-
plays for
so
the better
You
England-
care
what?
about Champions
By the
League.
way,
Bro,
so then on the club level, Jude plays for the
the
better
European
what?
Cup final, bro. What are you talking about?
By the way, so on the club
we're
level,
back on
Jude
these
plays for the
competitions.
better what? Team. Exactly. Hold
All
that.
right, you know
I'm
what?
just
Okay.
gonna I'm just gonna dead it now. Yeah,
Hold
Pedri is
that.
better than Jude.
There we go.
Pedri's
Okay,
not
can
better
we,
than you.
Different
hold on.
profile
Pedri's
of
not
each.
Hold on.
No.
Let's talk about our
Different
preseason
players.
team. Listen,
No.
let's talk
No.
about the preseason, bro.
Who
First of all,
rather have-
hold on.
all right,
Jonas, let me finish. Listen, guys. First of all, put some respect on FC Seoul, bro. 6-time Korean League champions, bro. They've won the Asian Champions League, bro. Listen, put some respect. They are a big
Part-time
club
sushi
in
chefs.
Asia, bro. No,
Part-time
we're not
sushi
hearing this
chefs,
clip.
my
We're not hearing. I'm
Not
not
just
hearing this.
Lingard, mate.
We are not.
Wait a minute.
I'm not
Wait a
hearing
minute.
the
By the way, so
disrespect.
Omar, so you're about
Yes.
to tell me that
Yes.
you guys slapping up
Yeah,
part-time
we-
anime artists is
But
an impressive win.
put some
Are you
respect.
mad?
Put some respect on FC
K-pop
Seoul's name, bro.
manager,
What are you
K-pop
talking
manager,
about, bro?
K-pop manager.
Put
Hey,
some
look, yo,
respect.
Spicy
Look,
tuna
listen,
makers.
Listen,
Spicy tuna, my
FC
friend.
Seoul
These
showed
guys-
more fight.
Matrix,
FC
these
Seoul
guys
showed
took
more fight against
Hibachi
us than you
I
guys
FC.
ever did.
I gotta
Get outta
say,
here.
These
I gotta
guys
say
took
though,
Hibachi FC,
Rashford
and
did
Omar's
impress
out
me.
here knocking one out.
Rashford
Oh,
has
hey, don't. Hey, did you guys hear that? What did Dave just say?
Rashford did impress me. He's good. He
Yo,
was
hold
good.
on.
Dave was
He did.
impressed.
You was all right.
Dave was
You was
lying.
all right.
Dave was
No,
lying.
he did. He was good,
Dave
man.
was
He was
lying.
good.
I don't hear no lies. I hear no lies.
Dave was
Spicy
lying.
tuna.
You know what? Let me tell
don't-
you something. Yeah, that I saw about the Barcelona performance. Yeah, I'm like,
Talk to me.
I'm
Yo,
gonna say
why-
something.
why-
Yeah,
why-
Real
why
Madrid,
are-
Real Madrid fans. Yeah, cannot have the high ground over this situation when
Here this guy goes.
I cannot have the high ground.
Quiet, Will. Quiet, Will. Let him speak.
When in the Club World Cup, yeah, we got gassed up over beating Pachuca, yeah.
And
these guys want to slap up FC Seoul.
Did you just compare?
Yes,
Club World
I
Cup
said
final
Pachuca
to
would
a preseason friendly?
FC Seoul.
No,
Bro,
FC Seoul
dog walk.
FC Seoul have much
FC
better
Seoul are a
players.
big club in Asia, bro. Don't even try that.
Hold on, wait.
Mabada FC Seoul.
Hold on, wait.
Mabada,
Just
my
so I
local
can make
team
sure
here in
that I'm
Sweden
hearing
is
Yo,
better
yo,
than
Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. I don't know you. I don't know your local club. I
Farmers
don't know
playing that
I
team.
just
don't know
want
your
to make
local
sure
club.
that I'm hearing Dave correctly.
guys,
Did you just compare the Intercontinental Cup final to Barcelona playing? So Pachuca, a team that qualified, by the way, for winning their region of the Champions League.
Yeah,
You're trying to
not
compare
gonna
that to
Yeah.
Barcelona
Pachuca
playing
Playing what? Don't even try that.
a
Doesn't
friendly
matter,
match. Is it
Doesn't
just
They
saying?
talk about friendly, bro. This guy
Is
showed
it not
more
a
fight.
friendly?
They showed more fight in a friendly than you guys ever showed last season, bro.
Pachuca are
You should
worse
be worried
than
about
FC
your
Seoul, bro.
back line.
All right, so then where were
I'm
you?
worried about my
Okay,
back line.
fine.
Oh, give
So
me a
then
break,
Dave-
bro. You should
okay,
be worried
fine.
about your
So then
back line,
Dave,
bro.
Why didn't
Yeah,
Seoul
you as
qualify
well.
for the Cup
You
final?
need to worry about your back line. You need to
Man,
worry.
No, I was
don't
asking
did
that during the
toss
game,
about
bro.
that,
Spicy
yeah.
too.
No,
What
I
listen,
saw.
I'm scoring more goals than my opponents. Can you even do that?
Yo,
You can't even
yo,
do
hold
that.
on.
Yeah,
Why-
until you
why-
face
why
a
are-
big boy
yo,
team
hold on,
like
guys,
Inter,
guys,
Mabada, we
guys.
saw that.
Big boy
You
team-
scored
hey, listen,
more
we scored
goals
goals
than
against
them.
Inter, bro.
Hold on, guys.
You scored more goals than them
What
also
happened?
against
What
Inter.
happened at the Bernabeu?
Guys. Why are people in the chat saying Rodrigo news? What's going on? What's going on?
Did the news come out? Oh no.
Yeah, I'm seeing some people saying Rodrigo news.
Hold on. Rodrigo news. Wait.
Mabada, nothing.
The wax source, bro.
What is going
Mabada,
on?
the source, Zidane's shampoo. That's the source, Mabada.
This guy, yeah, this guy.
What personal terms? Yeah, that's all bullshit. Anyway,
Wait.
cool. Let's get back to
No,
this question.
yeah.
FC Seoul are better than Pachuca, bro. Yeah?
Facts.
The Korean league
Talk
has
about it.
more clout than Liga MX. Yeah, I don't care.
The
what anybody
Korean
says,
league. Get
yeah?
the fuck
Yes,
out
sir.
of here.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, man.
When the Korean,
K-League.
you never
The
see
K-League.
Jesse Lingard
Hey,
playing
Dave, keep
in
cooking.
the
Mabada,
Mexican
who's your
league.
plug,
Let's
bro?
just-
Who's
Let's
your
go.
plug?
No, wait, Dave.
I need
Hey,
to
let
hear
him
your
cook,
plug.
bro. Let him
Sergio
cook.
Ramos plays in
like
Mexico.
Jesse
Let him
Lingard,
cook.
By the way,
bro. My
Dave,
goat,
Sergio
man.
Let
Ramos
him
plays
cook.
in Mexico.
Let him
James
cook.
Rodriguez plays in
Bro,
Mexico.
have you seen Ramos's contract?
Bro.
Bro,
Brother, it
Bro,
doesn't
do you
matter.
have any-
Ramos
bro,
plays-
Wait,
Go back.
Omar, seriously,
Listen,
Omar, seriously, you
listen,
think FC
listen.
Seoul is a
Monterrey
team?
will probably go bankrupt by the time Ramos retires, bro. Do you
What I
understand what I mean?
saw, what I saw from Barcelona was from the complete difference than the first match. Yeah, first half was a bit mixed match again because obviously FC Seoul could score goals and they scored good goals. FC Seoul, I'm
great
gonna say
goals.
yeah.
They went to
And-
That
Danube,
back
bro,
line was
highlights.
But-
suspect.
But I
That
tell you
back
what,
line
yeah,
from Barca
Ferran
looked like
Torres,
food.
Rashford put a nice ball in through
Hey,
Rashford.
whoa, bro, they
that goal
exposed
from
us better than Real
Christensen,
Madrid, bro.
that goal from
know what I'm
Christensen
saying?
was absolutely nuts, mate.
That was a good goal.
Christensen's goal
That was a good
absolutely
goal.
crazy.
That was-
And they want to sell this guy.
Yamal's second goal was good. First goal, obviously, it bounced back to him, God.
Yep.
But
Yep.
Ferran Torres was good as well. Like they played good football.
But
in
Yamal
Barcelona.
wasn't good that game.
Yep,
No,
he
he
wasn't
was-
good
he was-
overall,
he
but
was-
he scored. Look, he's got
He
scores
scored
to
goals.
just anyway. But
His
honestly,
goals
like
were good,
Ferran
but he
Torres
wasn't
was
good
good,
that
man.
game though.
I like Ferran. Like people raising Gavi's goal. Yeah, Gavi can go and
Yes,
suck
sir,
one, yeah, but-
Gavi, man. Hey,
Yeah,
listen, man.
Gavi,
Put some
bro.
respect on my.
Yeah,
This
man.
is,
I think,
put some
but
respect on
Dave,
Slim
Dave,
Shady,
Dave,
man.
I
Put
will
some respect
challenge
on
you
Slim
this.
Shady,
Dave,
man. What are you
Dave, I
talking
will
about?
challenge you on this. I don't think you will rate Ferran Torres as highly as you do without Flick there. I genuinely don't think.
No, you don't.
No, I
No,
probably
I
you
won't.
agree.
Dave,
I agree.
Say what you said
I
about
agree.
Ferran
Ferran
Torres.
is cooking. Ferran is cooking, but guys,
Ferran is
why are we
cooking.
lying to ourselves? Before Flick came in,
Yeah.
everybody wanted this guy
Yeah,
out.
I wanted this.
Don't
Ferran
lie.
Torres.
I just wanna say-
in the chat. Do not lie.
I just
Ferran
want
right
to
now is
say
cold.
that
That is why. That
Dave
is why.
Ferran
Hold on,
Torres on the
Dave
ball is
called
better than
Ferran
Vinny, though,
Torres
100%.
a great player.
Oh,
Better than who?
Dave
He's
called
better on the ball
Ferran
than Vinny,
Torres
bro.
a great player.
That's why.
Come on,
That's
bro.
why when Will said,
Bro, and that's
Prime
one thing I don't
Vini,
agree with
Prime
him.
Vini,
And
he's
I'm a
better
Barca
than
fan.
Prime Vini on
And
the
that's
ball.
one thing I don't agree
I'm
with.
just saying on the ball in generally. I like Ferran
a
Torres
first
on the
touch.
ball.
Yeah, that's
He's
Bro,
got
he's
good
doing
first
his
touch.
thing.
Better than
That's
Prime
why
Vini
I
on the ball.
He's
better
got
than
better
Prime
first.
Vini
He's got
on the
better
ball.
first touch than
He has a
Vinny,
better
bro.
first touch, but I don't know.
He's got
Well,
better first touch than
he-
Vinny, bro.
He's finishing.
He's
Listen,
better on the ball than Prime Vini.
I judge.
Brother, he's got a
Listen,
better first
when it comes
touch
to
than
Ferran
Vinny, mate,
Torres,
any day of the week, bro.
I judge.
Dave,
I
I
judge
swear
his
you need to
finishing.
send the details, Dave.
No,
I
no,
need
hold on, hold on.
whoever whoever your plug is, I need his
Hold on,
details.
hold on,
But I'm
hold on.
telling you, you're on some different shit tonight.
Okay, Matrix,
My brother, some gelato. I'm
Matrix,
telling you,
honestly,
gelato
okay.
premium. I think you're using.
Wait,
Nah,
wait,
Dave,
hold
you're
on.
doing too much now.
I don't
Wait,
know
so-
what's going on with you.
I'm not
but
gonna
my
lie.
brother Ferran Torres,
Dave is
you
just in
compare
the
him
mood
to
to
Prime
trigger the
Vini.
Madrid fans, bro.
Prime
I love it,
Vini.
man. Dave is just
Dave,
Dave is
what?
just like,
No,
yeah,
no, no,
fucking,
no,
I'm
no.
just gonna
Hey,
read this.
Dave,
Do you know what it is
no, no.
with Dave? No, do you know what
Dave
it
is
with
in the
Dave?
mood. Dave, you can see it, bro. Dave is just in the mood, bro. He's just in the mood. He's like, nah, I'm gonna fucking piss off everybody.
No, I'm telling you right. In all seriousness, yeah.
Nah, Dave, I don't believe you.
No,
First
bro,
touch
you
is
can't
good,
be
man.
serious
First
and
touch.
saying this
I don't
stuff.
All I
agree
said,
with the
all I
first
said,
touch
his
one.
first touch is better than Vini. I didn't say overall player.
His first touch. How about
I
the
mean,
Prime Vini?
I wanna
Prime
be
Vini is
shameless.
top 3 Ballon d'Or, Dave.
Bro,
Ferran Torres
nobody's
couldn't
talking
even
about. Oh, he's
sniff
talking about his touch, bro.
top
He's
50
just talking.
Ballon d'Or.
He's
bro.
just
Top
talking
50
about his
Ballon d'Or,
touch, bro.
Ferran Torres would not
Matrix,
be
he's
here.
just
Yo,
talking about his
Omar,
touch.
Dave don't need a lawyer.
He's
Bro.
just talking about his touch, bro.
Dave
touch.
don't need a
You know
lawyer.
He's better, man.
Touch.
His touch,
But
bro.
I have better
Bro,
touch.
bro, Vinícius Júnior doesn't have a good touch. Go ahead.
About 100 players in the world have better first touch than Vini.
He doesn't
Facts.
have. He doesn't
Talk
have a
about
good
it.
touch.
Go ahead, go
Sure,
ahead,
my
Sam.
friend,
Sam,
sure.
Sam, hold on.
I hear it, but I don't know about
Sam,
it.
go ahead. Sam, go ahead.
Will, do you know what type of guy Dave is? Dave is just the type of guy, yeah, that you can't hate because he's bro, he knows his shit. But at the same time, bro, some of the stuff he says, you're just like, bro.
Yeah,
He's
knows-
moving like Perez. I'm
No,
telling you,
no,
moving
no,
like
so
Perez. Sometimes
one thing,
very nice.
you know what it is with Dave, right? You know what it is with Dave,
What's
right?
wrong with saying he has a better
hold on,
first
so-
touch
Mawada,
than Vini?
sometimes
one
he
thing I
signs
was
Junior,
just-
and sometimes he signs
hold on.
Jovic.
I don't know
This
what
is
the rest.
Dave.
Wait, guys. So you see, when it comes to Dave, right? Sometimes when you listen to Dave actually speaks from the heart. But the thing with Dave is, you can tell. There's moments where he says something, you're like, I know what you're doing.
Yeah, you can't
Like,
hate on Dave.
Yeah, you can. You're like, I know what you're doing, bro. You think you're slick, but we can see through it, bro. And here's the thing, man. Look. Okay, so let me just say this about the game, right? I think that
Gelato Premium.
Right? When it comes to the FC Seoul game, I'm not surprised with how the game went. When I saw the lineup we went with, the strong lineup, I was like, bro, the first half, bro, I feel like most of what FC Seoul are gonna do in
Man said Will is depressed.
any attacking that we're gonna see, in that first half from that Seoul game is gonna come in the first half.
I will. Are
Are
you alive, bro?
Wait, hold on.
Will, just admit it, bro. Like, honestly,
Will,
like,
are you alive?
No,
admit
no,
it, bro. Like, Vini
but-
has just like
look.
his first touch, mate. I tell you what, mate.
no,
Epstein, mate, levels.
Dave,
of
no,
first
don't
touch,
make
mate.
me
wait,
defensive,
Dave,
bro.
Vini,
hold
bro.
on.
Vini's on the mad one, bruv. Honestly, like,
Nah,
I-
you know what
okay,
it is,
okay, guys.
bro.
I'm not even trolling here, yeah. I'm not
Hold
even
on.
trolling here, yeah.
Hold on, wait, real
Ferran
quick.
Torres can actually dribble.
Dave,
he
if you
can move the ball really
keep
well.
going like
He's
this, Will
decent,
will end
bro.
up screaming about
Vini
All right,
can't
hold on, just
dribble.
really quickly, before we
No.
continue the
Vini
conversation.
can't dribble, bro.
Vini
Shout out
can't
to E-
dribble.
Hold on, just real
Wait,
quick, guys.
Matrix, let him
Shout
go.
out
Which
to
team have you
Ejovi.
watched, my friend, these years?
Hold on, wait, just 1 second, brother. 1 second. Shout out to Ejovi. I completely missed these 2 super chats. I just noticed that we even got super chats. Not big up, bro. Says, well, what would you
Still
consider a
wondering about.
minor trophy? Any trophy that's played with official rules is technically not a minor. Like there's
Community
no minor
Shield.
category.
Community.
No.
Spanish Super Cup.
No, but the Community Shield is classified as a friendly. It's not a major trophy. But
that's why I said.
yeah, but preseason trophies aren't anything. They're not like minor or major. They're not nothing. They're just one-off games. It's nothing.
Which trophy is this one for Barca? Juan Carlos, what's the name of it?
The Jean Camper.
No, that one obviously doesn't count, bro.
Yeah,
that doesn't count. Nobody counts.
All
You
right,
can
so-
order that for €5 from Timu. I
Bro,
think,
it
that
doesn't
trophy,
matter.
brother.
It's a Barcelona trophy,
No,
bro. That's
no,
none of your
no,
business.
no,
Like
this
this guy getting talking about his John Kappa trophy like that is a trophy. That
All right, hold on,
everybody
1 second,
rates.
guys. 1 second.
Major
And then the
trophy.
second one, look, Ejovi, by the way, I appreciate you always supporting, bro.
Hey, so it's
Says when players visit this, oh my, and I just bigged you up. You know what? Fuck
Santiago
off.
Yamaha
Fuck
Stadium.
Okay,
Get it right.
let me just tell you
Get it
something.
right.
Thanks for the money, though.
Across
Big up
La
for the
Liga,
money,
La
brother.
Liga
Keep
last
sending.
year,
Come on,
La
bro.
Liga last year, yeah, La Liga last year.
Keep
Vinny
sending.
had a dribble percentage completion rate of 50%. Yeah, 50. Ferran Torres had a dribble completion rate of 57%.
What
bro.
about that last
Like,
season?
how's
I was telling
Ferran
people from my
Torres
local team.
getting
to
higher?
That
dribble.
was season before.
Last
That's what I'm
season.
saying, bro.
Season before, and the season before that, Dave.
And the season before that, Dave, go check the season before that,
Brother,
Dave.
brother,
please.
Vinny,
Mabara, go check that one up and compare that to
I'll
Ferran
do the
Torres.
season before. I'll do the season.
Alright,
Yeah,
before.
I'm
Compare that
okay,
one
so
to
listen.
Ferran
Okay,
Torres.
season
I'm a
before,
Barca fan, but you don't want to go down that road.
Go,
I'm not
go.
gonna lie.
Oh no,
I'm
it's even
enjoying
worse,
I'm enjoying
mate.
the day.
It's even worse,
Wait,
bruv. It's
go ahead,
even
go ahead.
worse,
Hold on,
bruv.
hold on.
It's
No,
Let's hear it.
They're on
Let's
right
hear it.
now.
even worse.
Wait.
I'm gonna
wait,
look it up
let
myself.
Let
I
him,
don't trust
let
this
him
guy,
see.
Mabara.
Go
He
ahead.
had,
Dave.
Go ahead.
in the season before, 23-24,
Mhm.
Vinny's dribble success rate was 40.6%, bruv. 40.6.
That can't be right. That
Is
can't
he,
be right.
It is, bruv. It's football, mate.
Okay. Share it. Do you have?
Bro, I will.
Yeah,
bruv,
share it, so that we
Sure,
so that people
share
can
it.
see
I will,
that.
bruv. I will,
Share it
bruv.
because we don't. Yeah,
I
we
will, mate.
No,
I'm showing
no, but
statistics,
honestly, guys,
mate.
no, but guys-
Statistics, bruv. That's what I'm showing, mate.
No,
How about
okay,
a
so-
23-24
hold on.
Vini
Here
was
we go, bruv.
Okay, hold on.
twisting players for
Can you
the
see
lawyer.
this, yeah?
Hold on.
Yeah,
Go
put
ask
it on
Yankuto in
the screen,
Girona,
bruv.
bro. Go ask Yankuto and Kimmich.
Put it in the screen, bro. I'll
Oh, yeah,
zoom it in if I have
Kuto,
to, bruv. I'll zoom it in, mate. Yeah,
He
I'll
was
zoom it in, bruv. Yeah,
Zoom in. Let's see.
dribble success rate, mate. Yeah, Vini, bruv. Yeah, this is Vini. Yeah, 23. Look here. La Liga 23-24, bruv. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Dribble success rate 40. Here we go. Zoom it in even more, mate. Will. There you go, mate. 40.6%. Let's go to.
Why you took it out? Man took it
No,
out,
okay,
bro.
no, okay, cool. Here we go again.
This
Here we
guy,
go.
yeah,
Look, dribble success rate 40.6%. Yeah,
Damn.
dribble success. Yeah, let's go to Ferran Torres, mate. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
because this is what we want to see, mate. Yeah,
Check
not
games played, minutes
Wait.
played.
Doesn't matter about
No,
that, mate.
don't matter,
mate.
bro. This absolute fraud, man.
Doesn't
I
matter.
can't believe what the fuck I'm hearing.
It's fraudulent,
Dave,
mate.
I'm not gonna lie.
Fraudulent behavior
Okay,
from.
Okay,
Well,
dribble
from-
success. Yeah, look at that, 57.9%, bruv.
Wow.
Ferran
Okay,
Torres is a
okay,
better
okay,
dribbler
okay.
than Vinícius
Alright.
Júnior.
Wow.
All right, look. So Dave,
Mm.
give Barca Vinícius. Let us take Ferran Torres next season. Y'all's coming back. Let's just do that then.
Mara,
I tell
if
you
it
what,
was
Ferran
down to
Torres is a
Dave,
better
he would
team
have
player,
Ferran
bro.
Torres instead of Mbappe
Dave,
and Frankie de Jong in the midfield right now, my brother.
Stop it. It gets to a point, bro. You're
Brother,
no.
got facts, bro.
Look,
I
bro.
keep telling bro,
How
I keep telling you
can
guys
our
about
left
Dave.
wing
I am
dribble
tired
success
of
rate
Dave
50,
simping for Barcelona.
40%, bruv.
I am tired of Dave simping for Barca. I'm tired, bro.
Listen,
Oh,
no,
look
listen,
at this.
My brother, Dave is undercover agent. I'm telling you.
Brother.
Dave Enrique.
How
Dave
can
Enrique.
Ferran Torres,
man.
mate?
Yeah.
You take
Yeah.
Ferran Torres over Prime Vini.
Nah, come on, Dave. Like I'm a
Nah,
Barca
no,
fan.
no.
That's-
I'm not saying that far, but mate, for our winger to have
Okay,
a 40%
Vini from
rate.
23,
My guy,
24 season.
Dave,
Would you change
Dave,
that
I'm
with
sorry,
Ferran
mate.
Torres?
You're my bro, but you're on your own on that one, mate.
Would you change that with Ferran Torres? Be honest here. I'm asking you a question. Vini from 23, 24. Would you change that Vini to with Ferran Torres?
I don't think I've ever seen Will. I don't think in my life I've ever seen Will be so
He-
lost for
he-
words,
shut
bro.
up.
My guy is genuinely lost for words. He can't even like.
All right, no. Matrix, I'll ask that question. Again.
Will,
I know that I'm being rage baited.
But I asked
I
Dave,
know that I'm
would
being
you
rage
change Vini from 23, 24 season, the Ballon d'Or?
Maybe
season?
last
Would you
season-
change
yeah,
that
last
Vini
season
to
Ferran
with
was
Ferran
better.
Torres?
No, but the situation is on an average
There you
day,
go,
mate.
bro.
Maybe Ferran Torres is a little bit better than Vinny. I don't know.
Okay, guys, on a real,
Average day,
Average
bro.
day.
Average day.
guys, on a real. Can I just say something, right? 'Cause I wanna
Oh, you made him rage.
No,
quit.
hold on,
Out of
Jonas.
your mind. bro.
Wait, Jonas, guys, please, honestly, right? I do want to go back quickly to the game because I feel like this is all gone to the financial.
He played well, Ferran Torres, though. He played.
Let me
really
just
well.
let me just quickly say my thoughts on the game.
Compared to
and
that
then-
Vini,
Jonas, I'm gonna say
not
and then
even
I'll let
Barca
Jonas-
fans
and
would
I'll let-
agree with you.
Wait, hold on, Matrix. Let's talk about the game.
No, volume.
I don't give a fuck about the game no more, bro.
No, but hold on, Will, please. Come on,
Oh,
man.
yeah,
When we're doing the debates on the other Madrid things, bro, we finished.
I'll launch a video on this,
Congratulations,
mate.
7
I'll
goals
launch a
against
video.
Hibachi FC.
No, wait.
Teriyaki FC.
Hey, what was the last
Jalapeno FC.
When was the last time Real Madrid scored 7?
Congratulations.
When was the last time?
Spicy
Real
tuna,
Madrid
my
scored
brother.
7?
That's actually.
When was the
very good
last
point.
time? When was the last time you scored in the
Pre-season or season?
When was the last
Pre-season or season? Bro, Sam, answer the question. When was the last time you guys scored 7?
See?
No, I genuinely don't know though.
I know.
I-
Okay,
I
look.
don't know.
All right, look. Let Omar.
We
speak
could
about
score
the
7
game.
against
Go ahead,
FC
Go ahead, Omar. Go ahead.
Sushi as well.
Go ahead, Omar. Go ahead. The
All right.
floor is Omar. Nobody else.
Okay, listen.
Yeah,
this is what I was gonna say. When it comes to the game, we played very strong, and I wasn't surprised with how that first half went because let's be honest, the starting players have nothing to prove. They know they're gonna be in the team next season. That's why you saw there was a lack of effort from a lot of players. I think guys like Rafinha, like you talk about Yamal, but Rafinha, dude, I didn't even see this guy during that first half. You understand what I mean, right? And Yamal, I feel like Yamal didn't necessarily play amazing, but he got 2 goals. You understand what I mean? And he took his 2 goals very, very well. I was very impressed with even guys like Omo, even De Jong in that first half, right? I feel like they actually played very, very well during that first half, right? So I want to see more of Omo and De Jong. And also De Jong is he's been a player who's been a topic of conversations in a lot of our debates recently, but he played very well in that game. Second half is what I was looking for. I knew we were going to completely reshuffle the squad, and I knew the players that were coming in the second half were going to be the players who had something to prove. You understand what I mean, right? The players
Did
who
they
had
prove
something to
anything?
prove. I mean, to be fair, you saw, bro, we scored more goals in the second half. We scored like 5 goals.
Yeah,
so clearly,
alright.
they proved more in that second half, right? That second half, right? Guys like Ferran Torres played well. Rashford, I'm not gonna lie. So I would say this about Rashford. I think Rashford played well, but he was frustrating me a little bit with his finishing, right? When he wasn't really like his decision making, like in the final third, I wasn't liking it. He did get an assist, so fair play to him. You understand what I mean, right?
Ferran didn't square it to him when he had the chance.
Yeah, exactly, bro. He should have finished that, right? And Andreas Christian's, bro, his goal, bro. Oh my days, that is a striker's goal right there. Outside the box, bro, absolutely smashed it, right? And this is a player who I've been saying we should not get rid of. The club is trying so hard to get rid of this guy. Keep him. You understand what I mean? Yeah, but that's the thing, right? We should keep him.
Was
right?
Olmo bad? Because people saying Olmo was
No, Olmo, I'm sorry. Olmo wasn't too bad. I'm not going to sit here and say Olmo has a stinker. I would say he had an okay game, right? He wasn't too bad. You understand what I mean?
First half he was decent. First half
he was
exactly. He fed the through ball to Yamal.
Exactly.
He wasn't
right?
finishing.
And in the second half, and yeah, in the second half, right? Even guys like, I mean, listen, Gavi played poorly in the first game against Vissel Kobe. But in this game,
that ACL has
right? But in this second half, he played very well. He got his goal. Ferran Torres got his double.
Just listen to the name of the team.
You understand what I mean, right?
Kobe Bryant and LeBron James.
Hold on, bro. Listen. Matrix. If I'm talking about my team and you don't have anything good to say, bro, just be quiet, bro. You feel me, right? Because you always have to show, bro. Absolute pro that you are.
Nah,
but
Matrix.
No, but
on a real, I wouldn't let Omar speak to me like that.
But on a real, this is the
last what's the point even? They are facing.
But on a real, hold on. If I'm just gonna be honest, right?
Who is this?
I am not looking. I'm not the results for me. To be honest with you, the results, the goals, the results for me.
Conceded 3 goals.
I can't even talk about our.
Well, hold on. Will. When it comes to it, right? For me, preseason is about the players that we get to see. You understand what I mean, right? Finding your team. For me, the result really didn't matter much. That's why even in my watch along, I wasn't like, apart from the Christensen goal, which was a sick goal, right? I was like, doesn't really matter what the scoreline is. I just want to see the players like the Ronnie Bajis, the Jeffrey Torres when they get played, right? These are the players that people have been saying that these guys are going to be the players who we're going to look at next season. So I'm like, okay, let me see you guys play. Let me see what you guys can do. And even Ronnie Baji, he had that one pass that that nearly ended up in a goal for FC Seoul. But even he wasn't too bad. You understand what I mean? So yeah, I feel like it was, the result for me doesn't really matter, but I was happy we scored a lot of goals.
No, it will. Come on, bro. I have to say it. You saw that Gavi goal. Come on, bro. You always.
I need to go back and see your reaction to it, man.
What a goal.
But your thoughts on conceding 3 goals, though?
Okay, you're right.
Wait, real quick, Jonas. Just answer your question, and then I'll let you go. Let's be honest, bro. That FC Seoul goalkeeper was garbage. Yeah, my man brings great shame to family. Okay, he was awful. Yo, bro, at least 3 of those goals should have been saved. That man, him trying to dive, he's so slow. Guy don't look like he knows what he's doing, bro. You might as well throw me out there.
Well, you know what's the perfect explanation? He looks like Ter Stegen. That's exactly what he looked like. You know what I'm saying? Can't see him a shot.
Will, I already told you what the goalie was thinking about.
He was thinking about them California that he was going to make after
listen, bro. After the season you guys had against Barcelona, where you guys consider hella amounts of goals in every single game, how are you going to talk about another goalkeeper, bro?
Yeah, but not against Sushi, bro. We consider goals against you guys.
Not against what, bro? We scored 5 against you. We scored 4 against you twice. And we scored 3 against you, bro. We scored 5, 4 twice.
It doesn't. For me personally, it doesn't really matter who you play against. Yeah. And I'm trying to play devil's advocate here, even though I don't even.
There is no devil's advocate. Just talk about how great Barca was.
Let me say
something. Talk about how great Barca was.
Let me say something. Yeah, let me say something about Barcelona. Yeah. They looked good, even though obviously it's FC Seoul, but they looked good, especially in that second half. They did. And for me, if you're banging 7 goals, yeah, past a decent side enough, yeah, then. Look, it's gonna build you momentum going into the La Liga games.
Dave, name 3 players. And you can't use Lingard.
Jesse Lingard.
Can't use Lingard. Name 3 players, and
he
you
is
can't
3
use
players,
Lingard.
bro.
Put some respect on
look. For me personally, like Ferran was good. Like the midfield were decent. Rashford looked decent. The back line was shaky in the first half. They came out of it pretty much second half, but you're not expecting FC Seoul to do much damage, but they did when they had the opportunities. We give them credit, but Barcelona, man, they scored so many goals, man. It's like that's as simple as it is. Doesn't matter who you're playing. They score 7 goals, so you can't disregard
we played
that.
very similar to how we played
big
last
up.
season.
Hey, I got a jet. Peace out, people.
Go ahead.
Easy, man. Like, honestly,
yo, I'm gonna be real. That Barca high line is getting found out this season. I'm telling you that right now, bro. And Ronald, I don't think that I've heard anybody speak about Ronald Arroyo. That guy cannot play.
Okay, but no. But guys, no, hold on, wait, guys. On a real, I don't
finished.
No, I'm being that serious, bro. But let's be real, right? That in the game against FC Seoul, he wasn't even that bad, bro. He was actually keeping the high line. It was Kubashi was getting caught out of the high line.
Yeah,
it was
I'm just
Kubashi,
going based off of what I saw. No, first off, Arroyo was not good that game. First off, your entire back line was very mediocre that game. But I'm just going back to even last season. Arroyo looks like the weak link in that back. Like, there's a reason why.
Even the season before that.
By the way, but there's a reason why even when he came back from injury, he still cannot get into the 11. He is not adaptable.
Starter. This is why I keep talking about Christensen, because I feel like Christensen would be a better alternative.
No, but Inigo Martinez is better than him for.
But Inigo, yeah, they're all better alternatives.
Yeah.
I agree with that too.
But this season, I don't.
But here's the thing, Will, right? You mentioned that our defense is not great. Don't get it twisted. Our defense wasn't great last season either. But the difference is this, bro. We scored more goals than our opponents. And yesterday,
I'm gonna be real.
Omar, I'm gonna say this right now.
We're cooking you this year. That high line,
you said the same thing last. You said the same thing last season. Until you get it done, I'm not listening.
We're cooking you this year.
I think Christensen suits your play style more than
Araujo. Perfect. Let Sam jump in. Jump in, Sam.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be real. This season, bro. If Barca don't tweak on a thing or two in that backline, bro, I don't think the high line survives. I don't think it will. And especially if someone like Kundo Balde again gets another injury, bro. I don't think they will.
Let me tell you something though. Yeah.
Big up to whoever just redirected. I appreciate that, bro.
When I see Barcelona, they still have the same patterns of play they did last year. They still know their movements. The players still know what they're doing. Yeah. Real Madrid need to find out very quickly. Otherwise, we're going to be falling behind Barcelona because you need to have like that system. You need to have that system in you as a team. If you don't have that system and it's not starting well, then I'm sorry, you may fall behind. And Real Madrid need to find that out. Very lucky we have a very easy run of games. I'm going to be honest, until Atletico Madrid. We have an easy run of games.
Barca
have an
easier start than we do.
Yeah, but
no, they don't. They for damn sure don't.
We don't, bro.
Barca's schedule until they play us is light.
Bro, no. On paper it is, but bro, we have a lot of
very difficult away games. Yeah, Mallorca away first game. You know how tough that is, bro.
We found out last week.
You started your season against Mallorca. Do you remember the 1-1? That was your first game.
Mabada, I remember like it was yesterday.
That's what I'm saying.
The first 3 games for Barca.
I call that to be stacked after the game, bro.
Will, share my screen quickly.
Say again?
Just share my screen. Yeah, share my screen. Share my screen. Look. Okay. Look at this. Mallorca, Levante, Vallecano.
Vallecano's going to be tough.
Vallecano are very good tough. These 3 first games are very
narrowly
tough
beat Vallecano.
Brother, our start is harder than Barca's.
No,
bro? We start at home and then we have Real Oviedo, bro. Who is Real?
Bro, there's no way that you're trying to say that Real. Bro, look.
Will, can you guarantee we're gonna win all 3 games? Guarantee us we're gonna win our first game.
No, see, but you can't guarantee anything.
But that's the thing. That's why it's difficult because they are all 3 away games.
Hold on, wait. So in our first 10 games, Hold on, wait. So in our first 10 games, we're playing Sociedad. Keep going. We're playing Atleti, we're playing Villarreal, and we're playing Barcelona. That's 4 very hard games.
Well, on paper, then Real Sociedad and Atletico. Okay, go back to the Barca game, bro. Can you please go back to the Barca one?
Atletico, Villarreal, Getafe, Barca.
Bro,
Yeah.
our
Now
start
go.
is
No,
harder.
wait. Go back. Go back.
I'm
to the
telling you,
Barcelona.
Mallorca
Go back
away
to the
as the
Barca
first
one.
game of the season.
Wait,
very
Sam, go back to the
tricky.
Barca one.
It's definitely
First
one.
game of
Yeah,
the season for them away.
Okay, go
at
back
their
to the
home,
Barca
very
one
tricky.
quickly, bro. I just wanna see. Yeah. Okay, look at this. Okay, so look at our games, right? We have to go to Sociedad away before we play Real Madrid, right? That's not gonna be an easy one.
Hold on, wait, keep
Sevilla at the Ramon.
No. It's Girona home before you come to.
Look at your fucking
No,
game.
Girona, you will swipe.
Will,
Girona, you will swipe with
Sevilla
ease.
away. Will, Sevilla away is not easy, bro.
Brother,
You're acting like-
brother,
Whoa,
brother,
Sevilla
you're
are
acting
the
like
fact
interesting.
that I'm
away.
playing at
But
the
that's the
fact
thing.
that I'm
But
playing
here,
at Letty
but Matrix, you
before
just said
El
it. They're
Clasico
inconsistent.
makes
So
my
they were
schedule
poor last
harder.
season. Guess what? They were poor last season. Are we guaranteed they're going to be poor this season as well?
Okay, bro,
And we're
but
playing them
Atleti is
in their
better
home
than
city.
any team.
I think Levante
Bro, it
away is
doesn't-
harder
bro,
than
yeah, Atleti-
Atleti is better than
But
any
Will,
team that
you,
you're
when
going
was
to
the
be
last
playing
This is
time?
my opinion.
When was the last time you guys lost to Atleti?
This 23
2
to
seasons
24.
ago.
That's my point. Wait, 24. Last season, the season before.
No, not 24.
No, we didn't lose
no.
to them. Actually,
No,
we
no,
drew
not
both
this
games
season.
in the
1-1.
league. What in the league? When
We drew both games 1-1 against them. Both home
Yeah,
and
last
away.
season. Yeah, last season. But the
Yes.
season before,
The season before that, we drew at home and we lost away.
The season before that, they beat us the first time we played.
away.
Yeah,
We
we
drew
Will,
at
Will,
home
Will.
at Bernabeu and we lost against them
Will,
at
yeah,
Van.
Will.
This is what
Here's
happened
the
the
thing.
season
Will,
before that.
hold on. Will, on paper, you can say that yes, you guys have a harder. Run
Okay, so
to
then end the
Clasico.
conversation, brother.
No, wait. That's what I'm saying. On paper, bro. But this is the thing, Will. Football is not played on paper, bro. It's not guaranteed that we're gonna win. Every
Okay,
single
it's
game.
not guaranteed, but you just agreed on paper we have a harder schedule. So
The
you
fact
agree
that
with
Barcelona
me. You agree.
have
Well,
Why are we
the
going
three-
back
they
and
have
forth?
three.
You agree.
Barcelona have
every
harder
single
three
game,
games. First three
every-
games Barcelona.
Every game that you're playing
Barca
this season
has a very tough start.
every single
No,
game
I
that
didn't
you're
say
playing,
they don't
have a tough start,
every single
Matrix.
game that you're playing before you play El Clasico, you are favored
Dave,
to win.
Dave,
Every
but
single
Dave,
one.
Every game that you play, you're by far the
Bro, so
favorite.
what's the point?
Okay,
Guess
but what I'm
What's the point?
saying
We're
is,
both
brother,
favorites, bro.
but brother, we have a Madrid derby in the first 10 games. Atleti is harder than any team that you're going to be going against.
All right, cool. We have seen the
Well,
first 10 games, Dave. We've seen the first 10 games of Madrid. We've seen the first 10 games of Barca, right? Before they play us. Which one overall, if you look at both, who do you think has the more tough if you include everything?
No, because Real Madrid are playing teams like Osasuna at home. They don't like Sociedad away is
No,
tough.
Dave.
Barcelona, we should be winning every game regardless.
Overall.
No,
we should be
Dave,
winning every game
Dave,
regardless of home
Mallorca,
or away. Because of
In
who
my
we are.
opinion, starting the
Okay.
season with those three first games
Look,
is
Mallorca, for me, these are the
crazy.
games I'm looking out for. Look, I'm just gonna give my perspective. Mallorca will be tough, even though we're at home.
No,
that's gonna
we'll beat Mallorca at home.
no at
No,
home we
no,
will
but
swipe.
Dave,
At home we will
it's still
swipe.
gonna be tough. Mallorca always gives us a hard time, bro. Sociedad away, all right, yeah, I can see that one being a tough, even though I think they're still shit. But we'll see about
We
that.
will beat
yeah.
them. We will beat them.
Espanyol, I expect to start. Bo,
Oh, shit, my
Atletico
fault,
away,
my
yeah,
fault.
that's gonna be tough. That one will be tough. Villarreal, yeah, they could cost an upset, but we should beat them.
We will
And
drop
Getafe away.
points.
Atletico Madrid,
Getafe.
Getafe away are the toughest games.
Atletico
Yeah,
we will drop
no,
points.
and
We will drop
Sociedad,
points
these
that
two
game.
as well. I argue these two as well. For me, these two as well. Mallorca and Sociedad away.
No.
I
We'll beat
argue
them.
one of them.
We'll beat both. Look, Barcelona have.
Okay, let me go to
We
both.
have 2 losable games before we face Barcelona.
Okay.
Barcelona.
Easily.
Barcelona
let me
have
okay, these are the
Wait,
games.
let
three
Dave
potential.
speak, guys. Let's let Dave.
The
Barcelona.
first 3 games
Mallorca,
are potential games that lose
Mallorca,
points.
Vallecano is going to be very difficult. Vallecano plays some really good.
I agree.
Yeah,
What about
we
Mallorca?
We only
at
narrowly
home.
beat them
Yeah.
last season 2-1.
What about
So, yeah.
Mallorca?
they're playing Getafe as well away. Don't count out Getafe away against Barcelona.
No,
Bro,
yeah.
Getafe
No,
is
at home,
City.
sorry.
La Liga-
Getafe
nah,
are
man,
playing
nah.
away.
Because we didn't beat them last season. We
Yeah,
drew
but
against
No, you
okay,
face
but-
them at home. It's
Go,
at home.
go down,
It's
go
at home.
down,
away,
go down,
away.
go down, go down.
Yeah.
You don't know you don't even know what kind of Valencia is going to turn up. We don't know any season Valencia turns up, yeah. But the situation is Sevilla away going to be tough, yeah.
Yes.
Mallorca away, they have three losable games.
Mallorca away is the start.
3
Let me
losable
say that,
games.
right? What
Banana
about-
Rayo
This is-
away
this
as
is-
well.
Will, this is
Yeah.
what you-
Rayo away
Will,
is
Will,
Vallecano.
this is what you call. These are the games you call the banana skin games because these are the ones where
Vallecas in Madrid, mate. You
you
don't
can
even want to go there for a
potentially
club. You don't even want to go for a night out in Vallecas, mate. Trust me. You trust me, mate. Bro,
So how many
seriously,
games?
man.
So Dave. Hold on. Omar, 2 seconds. Dave, out of all these games,
They can lose potentially 3 games. Real Madrid will lose 2 games potentially.
Which
Mallorca,
yeah.
Vallecano away.
Yeah.
And Sevilla could be a very difficult one.
Don't count out Levante away.
Yeah, because they just
And
got
Madrid-
they won the
Look,
Segunda
I-
Division.
Brother, so we
Levante
play
away.
Levante, we play Mallorca,
We
Are
play-
you
play
playing Levante
Atleti.
away?
Like, what are we talking about?
Not away. It's not the same thing.
Okay,
Will,
fine.
Will,
We
Will,
play
Will.
Levante away.
Well, it's important to always highlight the fact that
And the
these are
only two
away
games-
games.
We
we're
play
talking
Levante
about.
away. We do play
And you'll
Levante
see
away.
that the only 2 games are this one.
Look
and this
at
one that you
our
can
end of
control.
September, bro.
Will,
It's
Will,
only
let's be
Atletico
honest.
Madrid and Getafe away. That's
But
that's the
thing
ones
is,
that
Getafe,
can
listen,
beat.
Will, you guys have a good record against Getafe, even in their own stadium, bro. You guys don't.
Mm.
No,
draw
but
in
what
that
I'm
stadium.
saying is,
Madrid derby, we swipe.
Yeah, you will swipe them.
on
Exactly.
paper,
I think
Atletico
paper,
Madrid,
Sociedad,
though,
hold
I
on,
think we
Will,
will lose
I
some
think
points there.
Sociedad away will be a potential banana skin for you guys.
I will be
but
real.
again,
Against
but, I,
Sociedad.
Will.
but I'm not disagreeing. But all that I'm saying is that on paper, our first 10 games are more difficult than yours on paper.
Will, I will say this to you right now, brother. Yeah, I think this game right here, this Madrid derby game, bro.
It's
I think
losable.
that will be the big test. If he can get through that, mate, I think that will be a turning point possibly of the season for Xavi. If he can get through this one, if we're gonna win this one, mate, away from home, bro.
We haven't
Let-
done
let-
that
let
in
me-
years.
Go up to the start of the
In
season.
years, we
Yeah.
haven't won.
And
Go on.
I'm
Away
Yeah,
against
go up to the
Atleti.
start of the season, yeah, because it's probably another wild
Eric,
take. Yeah?
yeah, I mean,
It is another wild take, yeah. This one, if we don't get 9 points from the very first 3 games, I want Xabi Alonso sacked already, bruv.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I don't even care, mate.
Okay.
Because
so let me ask you-
the situation
Dave.
is, yeah.
Hold
these
on, let
3
him
games-
finish.
These 3 games at the start, yeah. We don't win them. I swear on my life, mate. This is going to be mad. That Sociedad game should be well.
You are underestimating Mallorca too much, Dave.
No, Mallorca at home will
No,
beat
he's
them.
not.
Yeah.
No,
Mallorca
Dave.
at
But
home.
it's not going to be easy, Dave.
At
It's
home,
Espanyol
you
at
should
home
be
will
able to
beat them.
At home, you
Dave,
should.
Espanyol will beat
have
them
you
at home.
Dave, even when Dave, do you remember 23-24 when we won?
We
the
need
World
9
Cup?
points, man. 9 points from the very first game.
Yeah,
3
yeah,
games.
but Dave,
Don't give a shit.
Easy.
Dave, you saw how hard Mallorca even did for us, even when we were winning the big ones. You saw how difficult Mallorca made it for us. You saw it.
9 games, 9 points from the very
your
first.
stadium,
I
bro,
agree.
At the Bernabeu.
Okay,
At the
but Dave,
Bernabeu.
Dave,
Yeah.
you mentioned these 3.
Morigi,
What
that
about
prick
this game?
Morigi.
What about this? What about this game? Then?
Big
What about
problem.
Sociedad?
Brother,
Sociedad
we need,
would be a banana skin. That's the
12
that's a
points from the
banana
very
skin
first,
game right
yeah,
there.
very first 4.
Hold on,
That
hold
is
on.
a banana
What was that?
skin.
Minimum
Wait,
10.
wait,
Minimum
hold on,
10 from the very
stop.
first
Dave,
4 games.
Wait, minimum. What was that?
Minimum 10 points from the very first 4 games.
Oh, Dave.
So you
minimum.
could take a draw. You could take a draw at this game.
I could take a draw at Sociedad, yes.
So only this.
I
one,
want
I don't-
3 pointers. All the way to
Everybody
the
wants 3
Madrid
points,
derby,
but
I
every
want
fan
3
expects 3
pointers.
points, but it's just being realistic.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Brother, brother, if we do not look, I swear down the very first 3 games.
I
9
agree with
points,
you, by the way. We should
I
be
will
winning.
lose
more.
my shit, mate. We don't get 9 points from the very first 3 games. I will lose my even 7 points. I will lose my shit. I don't care.
Well,
I don't
okay,
care,
so
bro.
let me ask you guys this, right? Will, and this is I want to ask this for all the Madrid fans here. Honest question, right? So obviously I know when you look at like all of these games, right, on paper, right, you guys are going to be favorites to win all these games until I guess you play Atleti, which is going to be like a tough one, right? I want to ask you guys this, right? Do you think that the game against Atleti is the game where you guys are really not going to see, okay, Alonso, this is where I'm going to see where you can basically take us? You understand what I mean, right? So what would winning the game against Atleti, would beating Atleti in their stadium?
That would be a
This is Alonso's
It'll be
this is gonna
impact game. Impact game.
But look,
Yeah.
even in our most successful eras, we have always had difficulties in Atleti away.
But that's my
Atleti
point. That's
away
why I'm
has
using,
always been
but
difficult.
Matrix, that's why I'm using the Atleti game because it's a tough game away. at
Bro,
Atleti, right?
Atleti away is Mordor, Mordor from
Will,
Lord of the Rings.
Will, you
That's
never-
Okay, so
the-
but this is the point. But this is the
their
point. 'Cause
stadium.
There's a lot of skepticism, Sam, because there's a lot of skepticism when it comes. Like some people are support. Definitely, Real Madrid fans are
All right,
open.
hold
They're
on.
supporting
So-
Alonso, right? They're all supporting Alonso, right? But obviously, people are trying to see what he's gonna do at the start of the season. Now, obviously, all the games that you're playing before you play Atleti are winnable games. You can win all those games until
All
you
of
play
them are
Atleti.
winnable.
Levante
Right?
away is
But the game
difficult
against
too.
Yeah,
Atletico
Levante away,
Madrid,
very
the game
difficult.
against Atletico Madrid, as a stadium where you guys don't really have a good record in, do you think winning that game at the Wanda will be the one where make you all believe that okay,
He
This
can
is
be
definitely
huge in the
different. This is
title
definitely a
race. That
different
those
Madrid.
3 points.
This is a different
Vital.
It's not even
3
just not just the title.
Vital.
If he wins that game, I swear down, that will be a mentality change, a mentality boost
For a
for
team
this
morale,
team.
yes.
Will that guarantee?
Because-
Would you guys finally believe that? Okay, this season we're definitely gonna win the league. Like,
I
No,
I
I
know,
know
I
you guys
know,
are
no,
figuring
no,
out
I
this.
need, I
I'm
need
not
to see
gonna
the
say
first
we're
10
gonna
games.
win the league in September, bro.
no, I know, but I mean, like,
hold on,
your
let me
confidence
answer,
go to another level if you beat Atleti.
okay,
in
Of
this game.
course, if we achieve something we
this is
haven't
what-
achieved in couple of
because
years, of
again,
course my
you
confidence is
said
gonna
it-
go up.
Yeah, but you said it now
Signs
in a
of
different way.
improvement.
No, Matrix, because he said it in a different way. You just said that you're gonna win the league if we did. No, that's a completely different thing. Because again, that is one game still. Yes, it is a big game, but I still have to play you. And then we have Atletico again at home. We need to beat them there as well. So
Ask
again,
me that question in March, April.
yeah, if
I'm
we
gonna
win
answer
that
that for
game,
you.
then I will say yes, we have a good chance of winning the league if we can win that game. But again, it needs to be consistent throughout the season. It needs to be consistent. So we'll have to wait and see.
We'll definitely
Okay.
have to wait and see. Also.
All right. Yes.
Yeah.
Guys, let us know what you're saying real quick before we wrap up. Big up to Daniel with the super chat. Says, what do you guys think of Madrid complaining about
Shit.
the scheduling, and why has
Shit.
Madrid not jumped on the Isaac
Shit,
deal
stupid.
and
The
get a
retards,
striker?
mate. Can't
Okay,
stand
so
them.
as far
Madrid
as the
fans
schedule
do
thing is
Can't
concerned,
stand them, bro.
yeah. So as far as the
stand them, bro.
schedule thing is concerned, I don't mind the club asking for it to be
No,
postponed.
they shouldn't even ask, mate. They shouldn't.
But
But you have a
look,
month
hold
of
on,
rest.
Hold
How
on,
much
bro.
do
Like
you
there's
need?
wait,
Let him finish, guys. Come on.
but the thing is though, Dave, there's nothing wrong with asking. My issue is complaining, right? Like once La Liga says no, then that's just it. Like there's like you shouldn't be appealing it. You shouldn't be upset when you want to be in these tournaments, like in the end of the season, because Club World Cup has all this money. If you want to partake in it, this is the risk that you take. The club should know this, right? But again, there's nothing wrong because Atleti, by the way, Atleti asked as well, but nobody gives a fuck about Atleti, so they just focus on Madrid.
Yeah,
asked.
but
No,
Atleti didn't complain, did they?
no. Well, I don't know. I don't
They
follow their news.
requested as well. They requested
they
for
requested.
the game
Also,
to
do you
get
guys
Yeah,
know-
but request is one thing.
Hold on, wait.
We
no,
requested too.
No, but
we
Sam,
did the same thing.
hold on, wait, but Sam, but that's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with asking. Once the
Yeah, I
league says
agree.
no,
I agree
to
with
me,
you.
They should
that
have
should be
marked
it.
that first.
No complaining,
Yeah, I
nothing.
agree
Just
with
go
you,
about the
Steve.
fucking
You
game.
haven't heard anyone from
but
Real
what-
Madrid come out
but
and
the
complain that we
complaining,
didn't get
like you
the decision.
said, but then you're overdoing it. Yeah, of course. Like you've got a month's rest, bro. Deal with it. Deal with it.
Yeah, like that's my thing. We wanted to be in the Club World Cup. This is the risk that happens. If
You know what,
so
can I-
if the
you know,
league
Will,
says
can I-
no, then that's just it. Hold on.
Will.
And then for the second part, and then I'll
I
let
don't
everybody
think
else to
that's
jump
right,
in.
so.
But for the second
Right.
part, brother, we're not gonna get Isaac, bro. We have Mbappe, Vinicius.
We can't
Rafinha,
afford him.
Endrick, Gonzalo
We
Garcia.
can't afford.
You like, yeah, bro. If we dropped over 100 million on Isaac, I would need Florentino Perez to retire because that money could have went to Saliba. So like,
He
it's a
can't.
squad building.
Even if
Konate.
he wants, he can't.
Even Konate, even him.
Yeah, like
I mean,
we need defenders, not
I mean,
strikers.
Yeah,
Right, go ahead.
Okay. So, Will, can I just say this, right? When it comes to the fact that obviously you guys requested it, right? Here's the thing, man. If I'm just gonna be honest, right? Honestly, just bias aside, bro. I just think Tebas is just being a bitch, bro.
Mhm.
I'm being dead serious because you know what it is. He's
again,
not a fan
say it
of the. He's not a fan of the Club World Cup. If this was any other UEFA competition, he would have probably given you guys the
Yeah, but Tebas
He
has
didn't.
always-
He didn't do that last season.
But
though.
Tebas doesn't like this Club World Cup, so he's trying to basically piss
I
you
can't
guys
stand
off and piss all of the
Wait,
people.
but Omar, what happened
because
to the
even
Tebas
Atleti,
league?
you
Like,
just mentioned
wait,
it.
but I
Atletico Madrid
but I
got
thought that the league
rejected as
favors
well,
Real
and they
Madrid.
participated in the Club World Cup.
Wait, but Omar, but I thought that the league favored us. So then how come
No,
it
but
didn't get
I've
postponed?
never, but well, I've never said that. Have I ever said that Tebas is
But he
I
didn't
know
give
Tebas
us
is a Madrid
extra
fan.
days
I know Tebas
last
is a
season for
Madrid
the
fan,
European
but I've
competitions.
never
I
didn't
can't
do
stand
that.
no
said
Tebas.
that this
I
guy.
hate
Hold on. I've
I
never
can't.
come out and said this guy's working alongside Real Madrid or he's a Madrid informant. I do believe that this brother moves like a fan sometimes with some of the things that he does, but I
He
think
always
that's just him
criticizes
being
us
him.
every time.
But
I can't stand.
He's
Will,
Atleti fan.
him.
He's Atleti fan.
Every time somebody asks him anything about Real Madrid, he always tries to shit on us.
Oh,
But-
I can't
but
stand
then-
that.
Yeah, because you know why?
But
Because
then,
you guys,
like,
you know
people
why? Will?
then-
Because
but
let's
then
be honest,
people make it seem
because
like
Florentino
fucking
Perez
the
doesn't
league
like
is all
him.
Sounds a
so
bit
he
like me,
has
bro.
to disassociate himself with him. Like the Real Madrid tried their best to disassociate themselves with Tebas. That's why Tebas.
Oh
always-
fuck! But now, fuck Tebas, man. I can't stand him. Fuck.
No, he's a prick.
Eh,
I'm being that serious. I think that he's doing this He's not just doing this because
Okay.
oh, it's a fair thing to do.
He wants
I
to
think he's
stay
genuinely
relevant,
doing this
bro. He
Real
wants to
Madrid,
stay
the
relevant.
participants. I think he's doing that. I think that's why he's
the
he's
audacity for Real Madrid to even ask is ridiculous. They've got so many teams around the world competing, and they all start in the league at the same time. Real Madrid, we got gifted 19th of August to start the league. Yeah, it's a month's time. Come on, bro. Like what? Vinny's on the beach.
I agree.
Vinny's on the beach taking pictures with OnlyFans models. Yeah, and man's like this is what's happening with this club.
Let the man bash in peace.
This is what's happening. Yeah, and it's a problem. Yeah, it's a problem that this club is infested with complaining, moaning, and it's the same thing over and over. Oh, the fixture schedule's too much. Oh, cry some more, bruv. Yeah, cry some more. That's what Real Madrid do, man. We cry all the time, man. All the time about certain things. Oh, fixture
Should have
congestion
bought a bigger squad.
and all this and all that. Like, who cares, bro? Like, who cares when you have a month's rest after the Club World Cup? Yeah, you don't see Man City complaining. You don't see PSG complaining.
Man City didn't go far.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh wow. Okay, one more stage where we walked against PSG. Yeah, walked on the pitch. Yeah, and then you have literally PSG not complaining. You don't have Chelsea.
We didn't
Man
even
City-
play
Man
that
City-
game, bro.
Chelsea
We
are
didn't
starting
even
the Premier
play.
League, bruv.
Why? Hold on, wait. Why would PSG complain? They play in Ligue 1. Who the fuck? Like they could play their youth team. And still win that league.
They
Oh,
just
come
still
on,
have
man.
to start their league early too. Just like the
No,
same time
but what I'm
Jersey.
saying is, why would PSG complain? They don't play anybody.
They play
Why
against
they don't play
part-time
anybody?
bakers, my
Like,
friend.
this is
Baguette
fucking-
They don't
bakers.
play anybody. What the fuck?
This is
What
ridiculous.
would
Will.
they be complaining about?
Why are you disrespecting League 1? Like they don't actually have teams, bro.
You know
You
PSG are playing.
You sit around and do nothing.
You know PSG are playing it.
Sit around and just watch as PSG just keeps going and goes.
You know PSG are playing in a major European trophy
Exactly,
final,
bro.
yeah,
Top
against
five league,
Tottenham,
facts.
bruv. They're playing a major trophy, bruv.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
Super Cup
major
final,
of the
bruv.
major.
And then guess
Super
what,
Cup
bro?
final, bruv.
Aside
Yeah,
from
well,
that
that's
Super
true,
Cup
yeah.
final, they're not. No game that they have matters until again PSG is in the same boat as Bayern. We don't give a fuck until it's the Champions League. Until it's the UCL game, nobody
The
cares.
disrespect on League 1.
Will, let me tell you this. No. Do you know when Man City starts the league campaign? 16th of August. That's 3 days earlier than ours.
Well, yeah, they were out the tournament first. So I mean,
And
that's
when does
check
Chelsea
out.
start? When does Chelsea start?
Chelsea, I think it's
Chelsea's-
Saturday or Sunday, like the 17th or 18th.
Chelsea's is no. Hold on. I think it was the same week. I think it was the
Yeah,
same,
17th of August. 17th of August. 2 o'clock
Yeah,
afternoon
17th.
kickoff.
Yeah, 17th of August. Yeah.
What can
that's
we
2
say,
weeks.
man? Real Madrid are a bunch of moaners.
Two
We've
days-
always been this way.
2 days
Real
before
Madrid,
ours.
Real Madrid have moaned for as long as I know, mate. Like Perez moans and groans all the time, mate. He's just an old.
I'm not gonna lie. That
guy,
is
mate.
that is a fact, though.
Wait, hold on, Dave. You're waffling. Chelsea, the Premier League have refused Chelsea's request to move their opening game. Hold that.
Okay,
Hold that.
but he's talking about, but David's talking about the fact that
no.
he's
said
talking
other
about
teams-
complaining, bro.
he
It's different.
said other-
Request and
hold
complaining
on,
is two
hold
different
on.
things.
Shut up, Omar.
No,
You're
he
talking too
complained.
much.
Oh,
You're
David,
talking
shut
way
up.
too
Get out of
much.
here, man.
Omar's talking too much this show. This guy, he
Because
said other
you're the one
teams.
that kinda-
He said other teams are not complaining. Chelsea have asked for the league to get moved back. So what now? What now? Go ahead.
They're only asking.
Go ahead.
They're only asking to move their game. It's because Palmer's been drinking too much. That's why, mate.
Oh.
Anyway, we move
okay.
anyway. Okay, let's
Request and
let
moving is two different things.
let me end the stream with this, mate.
End the
Stream with
stream,
this, yeah. Real Madrid, we moan too much. That is simple facts. Real Madrid are probably one of the biggest moaning clubs in the world of football. We moan consistently over and over and over again. We moan to the refs. We moan to VAR officials. We start throwing rubbish in a Copa del Rey final against the referees. This is what Real Madrid, when we don't win, we start making excuses about everything else in the world rather than looking at the main factor
Always
of it,
the victims.
which is
It's
the
never
players.
your
Yeah.
fault.
But the situation is okay. That let's just see the start of the season. Let's hope
Hold
the players
on.
are ready. That's all.
Ligue 1 is considering postponing PSG's League 1 opening.
Well, considering they haven't done.
Anyways, what I'm trying to get at is that other teams that have went deep in the tournament have also requested things to be postponed. So, like I'm saying, I don't think there's anything wrong with asking. That's it. There's nothing wrong.
We barely walked against PSG, mate. I've done more kilometers against PSG probably than Real Madrid in that quarterfinal, bruv. I done more kilometers, mate.
Let it go, Will.
But I walked
My
Paris,
brother, we
mate.
didn't even play that game. I'm telling you,
I
we
walked
didn't even
Paris,
play
mate.
that game. We didn't show
Yo,
up.
guys,
That's
let's
more
end
to all the
this
last
stream because
season, bro.
otherwise this is gonna go.
You're the
to
last
flipping
season,
Yeah,
three
my
hours.
brother, let's end the stream.
It's turning
It's
into an emergency. This is
1:30
turning
a.m.
into an
here.
emergency meeting, bruv.
Oh,
passing
Dave,
out
we're gonna
soon.
have-
Anyway, let me just end on this. Yeah, Ferran Torres still has a better first touch than Vinícius Júnior.
Thank you. We'll end with that, ladies and gentlemen. Big up to every single one
In
of
the
you guys who's
Avatar
been watching.
world, baby, Dave.
It's been
In
an
the Avatar
amazing,
world,
amazing
my
stream.
brother.
Yo, I've
Hey,
enjoyed
I
this stream.
promise you right now, we're gonna have plenty of emergency meetings this coming
Oh
season.
yeah. We will, bro. You know what's crazy, right? This show has been cooking, and the season has even started, bro. When this
We
season
will.
starts,
Are you a
oh
Madridista?
my days, yo, this show is gonna be
On
We might, as well,
Undercover
we might as well
agent.
call it Classical Chaos, mate. A bit much better.
yeah, perfect.
Bro.
Yo, you know what? That actually sounds better, man. I'm not. Even
Oh, yeah.
gonna lie.
Bro, Dave, I
Dave
promise
is
you,
one
we-
of those Barca fans that
I
live
think
in
I
the
like
dream.
football chaos. Like this name just
I
sounds too
met
nice.
them.
Yeah,
Undercover
listen, man. If
agents.
you want to
my
keep
brother.
it
Undercover
it's
agents.
your
in the
channel.
dream.
Hold on. Matrix,
Nah.
don't
All
find us.
right, yeah, go ahead.
Will, Matrix, Dave, I promise you right now, next season we're gonna have a shitload of emergency streams. I promise you right now, we will.
Yeah,
And we're
it'll
all
be
gonna-
emergencies because of how successful we're gonna be next season.
Oh,
My
no,
brother,
no,
if
no,
Jude
no,
does
no,
well
no,
next
no,
season,
no,
I'm coming
nine
for
times out
Dave.
of
I'm
ten.
telling this right now. If
Okay.
Jude does well, I'm coming after him.
Nah, Dave, I'm not gonna
Where's
lie,
the
bro.
mark?
If Vinícius cooks next season, you must block me. You must block me.
Why?
Dave. If Vinícius cooks, Dave, you are the only person that I'm thinking about, bro.
Oh
my
God!
Every man of the
I just
match.
realized this. Hey,
Every man of the match.
Will,
Every
Will,
hat trick.
Will,
Hey, look, bro. Anything positive that we do next season, I'm thinking about you, Dave. Just know this.
Will, you know
Just
what I
know.
just
I'm
realized
thinking
right
about
now, Will? You just
No,
saying
no,
that.
no.
You know
I
what I
don't-
just Will. I just realized something, right? You just saying that right now. You know what it just made me realize? Dave could have to potentially deal with a season where if Vinícius has a good season and Rashford has a good season, this man is finished. Like he will be catching strays everywhere. He'll be catching strays on this stream because of you, and he'll be catching strays for
Rashford
Barcelona
as well,
fans because Barca fans have definitely not forgotten what he says. When Rashford has a good games, oh, you know that Dave.
Yeah,
is
but
gonna-
they will love it. Yeah, but they will love it, Barca fans too, because then that means Real Madrid is successful. That's all he wants. That's the thing. So they wouldn't mind that.
Yeah. All right, look, fair enough. Look, big up to everybody
Yeah,
that's
what a
watching.
stream.
Over 2 hours.
What a
Oh my
stream.
days.
Now
This
this
is
team
gonna
was
take
great.
you guys
No, they-
over.
you know why? This team was so good, man. We couldn't end it. Nah,
You know what? Like that's just what it is, bro. But look,
Yeah,
but this is gonna take you guys over to let's go to Joey. Wob
Was it?
Sports.
Is this your longest stream ever on Football Chaos? I think it
No.
is, isn't it?
Nah,
Football
for chaos,
Chaos,
yes,
Chaos,
but
yes.
just for
Yeah,
streams, no.
yeah.
But for chaos, yes.
No.
yes. I mean, look,
I'm
I
saying-
generally do not want to go this long, but when the convos
My brother,
flowing-
this is the 4th episode.
Well,
Imagine
let me
after
tell
the
you, Will,
Classico what
this
will happen
is
in
Will.
this
This
show,
is
my brother,
football
yeah?
chaos, okay, bro?
24-hour stream.
this-
We will be here a whole fucking day.
This is football
let
chaos.
Joey know Carnage rated in the chat. Big up.
This is
people. In a bit.
football chaos, bro.
Catch you guys Monday.
We can't.
Hala Madrid.
I will